oOMCMOo, I came to this world to make difference, turn this planet into a better place for our children. I feel missions, step among cruel and vicious, your aggression and hate only raise my ambitions. oOMCMOo, I came to this world to make difference, change this planet into a better place for our children. I feel missions, step among cruel and vicious, your aggression and hate only raise my ambitions. oOMCMOo, I came to this world to make difference, turn this planet into a better place for our children. I feel missions, step among cruel and vicious, your aggression and hate only raise my ambitions. oOMCMOo, I came to this world to make difference, change this planet into a better place for our children. I feel missions, step among cruel and vicious, your aggression and hate only raise my ambitions. I know you want millions, that's why you sacrifice feelings. You're not killing, but some starve to death when you're chilling, pushing boundaries of human brain. Keep praying, there is God out there. This point will be saying we was born enslaved in multimedia prison. They will tell us only what they want us to believe in. War of classes, poor and wealthy world that we live in. All this crap make us forget that we all even. Same earth that we're breathing, sharing and giving, not taking. Is the history in the making. Hilarious, sounds beautiful like landscape scenarios. oOMCMOo, preaching to your life in stereo. All the climate change is bullshit, it's not terrible like vaccines and medicines. I cure myself herbal, you unable to read signs, I show it to you verbal. Be careful, inside each one have a devil in a different forms. Half of your people are racist, so the crisis, who's the nicest? Let's face it, put in it as a piece of cake you never tasted. I know it's amazing, I surprise myself on occasions, so the terror threats federal. Global revolution gather all the crowd, and I'm one of generals who sing dignity indeed. Proceed to victory of humanity. Literally, it's suspended virtually, I'm free spiritually. I pled guilty, take all the hate of your arms, it's still filthy. Keep dreaming by the Paris Hilton, stardom fame, and you ready to say your name with no blame. Let's start another day with miracle. Glass of orange juice, not beer, so you can look in the mirror, see a person that's strong, not afraid of reflection. I put down the bomb, cause I'm immune to infections. Years of hardcore action, far from perfection. It wasn't plucked from reality, now I got connection. Forgive me hesitation, a long preparation, now I see. Before it was a hallucination, on my screen, seemed like it was all the dream. I got rid of bad habits and now I'm clean. Want it all for yourself, became great and mean, and you lost yourself somewhere on the way for cream. oOMCMOo, I came to this world to make difference, change this planet into a better place for our children. I feel missions, step among cruel and vicious, your aggression and hate only raise my ambitions. oOMCMOo, I came to this world to make difference, change this planet into a better place for our children. I feel missions, step among cruel and vicious, your aggression and hate only raise my ambitions. oOMCMOo, came to this world to make difference, change this planet into a better place for our children. I feel missions, step among cruel and vicious, your aggression and hate only raise my ambitions. What happened to your people? We're not into clowning shit. oOMCMOo Poland and radio.
1 2 1 2 microphone check. Yeah, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we live. Are we live? Yeah, we live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, yeah. Welcome to MC live stream. I just set up some new live stream on my new laptop. On the live streams on YouTube, not on Rumble today. So we're gonna just chill, check it out, how it's going, and we can actually watch a few videos from my. Oh, it's breaking up, you know. The camera is breaking up. There's some settings I need to change them. Anyway, I'm gonna hide it and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, see you in a bit.
Have you ever pondered the nature of existence and reality? What if there was more to this world than what meets the eye? Beneath the surface of everything we perceive lies something profound and mysterious. The wisdom keepers of old knew truths that have been obscured or forgotten amidst the distractions of the modern age, yet the signs are everywhere for those willing to see. A renewing journey awaits us to recover what has been hidden and explore realities yet unseen. Open your minds, dear friends. Question what you've been taught about the nature of existence. Expand your imagination to encompass dimensions and wonders beyond imagining. A veil has been drawn over our collective consciousness, limiting our vision and dulling our innate perceptions. Yet the veil is thinning even now, and a glimpse of deeper mysteries shines through. This is an invitation to pierce that veil completely and behold the cosmos in all its true majesty and multidimensionality. The revelations may seem shocking at first. All that we thought we understood about the workings of the universe will stand on its head. But do not shy away from these new perspectives. They are gifts to uplift and empower us. With open eyes, we reclaim our birthright to grasp the mystical secrets of creation. What an exhilarating awakening awaits. The hour is upon us at last. Chapter 1. Dimensional layers of creation. Like an eternal flower perpetually blossoming, the universe unfolds in realms beyond imagining. Reality is comprised of dimensions stacked one upon another, extending in directions limited only by our willingness to perceive them. What we experience as finite and linear, bound by crude time and space, is but one facet of the jewel of existence. Consider a majestic mountain jutting proudly into the sky. Viewed from a distance, it appears as a single solid mass. Yet, drawing nearer, intricate details emerge, forests, cliffs, and winding trails revealing themselves to the observer. In the same way, creation emerges from subtler realms, cascading dimensions giving birth to the world we inhabit. The totality of the all is thus layered and multidimensional. Mystical traditions have long embraced this perspective. Now even modern science begins to acknowledge worlds beyond the limits of our basic senses. Groundbreaking theories in physics posit up to 11 dimensions, multi-layered and compacted, awaiting our discovery should we refine our perceptions. Imagine if we lived in a two-dimensional world, ignorant of the concept of height. We would perceive only length and width, unable to grasp objects above and below our plane. How limiting and inaccurate our worldview would be. So too, we fail to comprehend the grander dimensionality of true reality, trapped in an incomplete experience. Yet, signs of something more permeate even the mundane. Dreams and visions hint at realms normally invisible to waking eyes. Strange synchronicities and premonitions suggest underlying connections exceeding the limits of time and space. Even the astonishing findings of quantum physics point to a universe stranger and more mystifying than anything we dare to expect. If we can expand our vision, the boundaries of what we consider possible dissolve like mist. Gifted with sentience, life may exist in radically different forms just beyond the edges of the frame. Let us move beyond a constricted 3D view and unleash our minds to explore the totality of existence in all its grandest possibilities. The truth will astound us. With focus and intent, we can train ourselves to perceive these hidden layers of creation. Meditation unlocks untapped senses and new perspectives. The journey has just begun.
I'm orchestrating all the cosmic ancient scrolls concealed. The eater's quiet murmur of the hidden truths revealed. Planting seeds within the psyche, like the whispers in the noise. Divinity and truthful, same true universal poise. Layers truly shadows chasm.
an answer-handed play covering the dimensions. In the symphony belays, silent signals pulse like threads through the fabric interlaced, celestial design and patterns the mortals cannot trace. Codes within the silence, maps with soldiers there to see, weaving through the ancient realms to set the spirits free. Energy's coverage, aligning perfect measure, praise, subliminal persuasion. In this cosmic sacred space, encoded in the phantom, false realities arise. A labyrinth of shadows, they obscure celestial skies. It siphons off the energy of souls who lost the way. A system built to fracture light and lead their heart astray. Holographic strips are written, clones of thoughts are spread. Illusion states to tether our minds and to keep them true unsaid. But thought of chaos whispers grown and ancient soul survives. A rhythm of ascension, breaking chains to free our lives. The matrix folded in layers, blackened pillars hold the key. Yet within sleeper sparks, the path of sovereignty. Through the veils of false perception, sacred timelines real intertwined, reclaiming lost dimensions as the cosmos realign. Stand beyond the fractures where the phantom roots are sown. Restore the tree of life. A tribe within this rightful throne. No shadow force can anchor those who rise to see the scheme. Subliminal rebellion fuels fire of the dream.
And one of multiple people not coming around because of guilt. Okay? They never thought you would find out, collective, that they lied on you. They never thought you would find out that they smeared your fucking name here. Okay? This is what's going on. Community. It could be a community that's on pause right now because they want to avoid potential lawsuits. Okay? A community could have been involved, collective, in trying to take some type of old wounding or trauma out on you for somebody else. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Look, again, community. Okay, a smear campaign went on in your community against you. Okay, and I feel like this is something they want to keep hidden. They want to like talk bad about you, but never want you to find out about them smearing your name or some shit. Okay, this is what's going on here. Okay, so what exactly they trying to avoid potential lawsuits here? They've been targeting you. You are a targeted individual. You're being targeted here. Okay? Yeah, you always gonna stand in your truth no matter what. So it's all about you standing in your truth. After you gain wisdom, after you gain knowledge or truth collected, you stood in that shit. Okay? You stood in it. And I feel like this was may have sparked whatever this smear campaign is. Or they could have already did some shit to you after, even before you found out. They could have been smearing your name. Okay? So what else do you want the collector to know about this here? You got a sweet surprise coming your way.
Our world is not what it seems. Behind the facade of normalcy, a dark truth lurks. It is a truth that many refuse to see. It is the truth of mind control. For centuries, sinister forces have sought to control the human mind. They crave power. They crave control. These puppet masters operate in the shadows. They are the hidden hand behind governments and institutions. Their goal is nothing less than total domination. They use mind control to create slaves. These slaves are not bound by chains, but by the invisible shackles of their own minds. Their victims come from all walks of life. They are the politicians, the soldiers, the celebrities, they are even the children. These victims are often chosen for their potential. Their minds are seen as blank slates upon which the puppet masters can write their own twisted scripts. This is the world of Project Monarch. This is the world of trauma-based mind control. The quest to control the human mind is not new. Its roots reach back through history. Ancient priests used drugs and rituals to induce altered states. They understood the power of the mind. They knew how to manipulate it. In the modern era, the Nazis conducted horrific experiments on concentration camp prisoners. They sought to create the perfect soldiers. Soldiers who would obey any order, no matter how cruel or inhumane. After World War II, the CIA continued these experiments under the guise of Project MK Ultra. They used drugs, hypnosis, and torture to break down the human psyche. Their goal was to create assassins, spies, and mind-controlled slaves. These programs were shrouded in secrecy. They were hidden from the public eye. But the truth has a way of coming out. Over the years, whistleblowers and survivors have come forward. They have risked their lives to expose the truth about these programs. The legacy of these programs lives on today. The techniques have been refined, the methods have become more sophisticated, but the goal remains the same: to control the human mind. The techniques of mind control are as varied as they are disturbing. They are designed to break down the individual. They are designed to shatter the psyche into 1,000 pieces. They are designed to rebuild the mind in the image of the programmer. One common technique is trauma. Victims are subjected to horrific abuse. This abuse can be physical, sexual, or psychological. The goal is to create a state of dissociation. In this state, the mind splits off from reality as a means of coping with the trauma. Once the mind is fragmented, the programmer can begin to rebuild it. They use hypnosis, drugs, and other techniques to implant suggestions and commands. These commands can be anything from simple instructions to complex behaviors. They can even be used to create multiple personalities within the same individual. The victim is left in a state of perpetual confusion and fear. They are no longer in control of their own thoughts or actions. They are a puppet dancing to the strings of their master. The tools of mind control are cruel and inhumane. They leave victims emotionally scarred, often for life. The victims of mind control are everywhere. They are hidden in plain sight. They are our neighbours, our co-workers, our friends. They are often unaware of their own programming. They live their lives in a fog of confusion and fear. They are haunted by memories they cannot explain. Some victims do remember. They remember the abuse. They remember the programming. They remember the feeling of being completely and utterly powerless. These survivors often face disbelief and ridicule. Their stories are too horrific to believe. The trauma of mind control can manifest in many ways. Victims may experience anxiety, depression, and PTSD. They may have difficulty forming relationships. They may struggle with addiction and self-harm. They may even be driven to suicide. The impact of mind control is devastating. It destroys lives. It tears families apart. It leaves invisible scars on the soul of humanity. Section 5. The hidden hands of power. Who are the perpetrators of these heinous acts? They are not monsters hiding in the shadows. They are not boogeymen under the bed. They are the powerful elite. They are the intelligence agencies, the secret societies, the wealthy and influential. These groups see mind control as the ultimate weapon. It is a weapon that can be used to control individuals and entire populations. It can be used to create assassins, spies, and sex slaves. It can be used to silence dissent and maintain control. They operate with impunity. They are above the law. They are protected by their wealth, their power, and their secrecy. They are the puppet masters, and we are the puppets. We must not allow them to operate in the shadows any longer. We must expose them for what they are, the enemies of humanity. The natural world is a marvel of complexity, yet even the most intricate ecosystems pale in comparison to the technological revolution unfolding before our eyes. We stand at the precipice of the singularity, a point where artificial intelligence surpasses human intellect, forever altering the course of our species. This transformation, however, goes far beyond mere computational power. It delves into the very essence of what it means to be human. At the heart of this revolution lies nanotechnology. a realm of science that manipulates matter at the atomic level, blurring the lines between biology and technology in ways once confined to science fiction. This is not just a story of progress, but one of profound change. A change that prompts us to question our place in the universe and the very nature of our existence. As we delve deeper into this world of microscopic machinery, we uncover a future where the boundaries between mind and machine, reality and simulation become increasingly blurred. This is the future of the singularity, a future where the impossible becomes possible. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, stands at the forefront of this technological frontier. Their research into brain-computer interfaces utilizing magnetic nanoparticles is a testament to the potential of nanotechnology to bridge the gap between the human mind and the digital realm. Imagine a world where thoughts are no longer confined to the skull, but can be transmitted wirelessly, where memories can be downloaded and shared. This is the promise and perhaps the peril of DARPA's research. By injecting microscopic magnets into the bloodstream, scientists aim to establish a two-way communication channel with the brain. These nanoparticles, guided by external magnetic fields, can then stimulate specific neurons, enabling the control of thoughts, emotions, and even actions. The implications of such technology are staggering. Coupled with advancements in fields like the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, or HAARP, and extremely low-frequency, or LF, waves, the potential for wireless mind control becomes a chilling possibility. HAARP, originally designed to study the Earth's ionosphere, has been the subject of much speculation, with some suggesting it could be used to manipulate weather patterns or even control human behavior. ELF waves, meanwhile, occupy a unique niche in the electromagnetic spectrum, capable of penetrating water and even solid rock, making them ideal for long-range communication, including potentially communication with the human brain. While the scientific community remains divided on the feasibility of such applications, the very possibility raises profound ethical questions about free will and the potential for misuse. The FDA's approval of magnetoelectric nanoparticles, or MNPs, for use in medical imaging marks a significant step towards the integration of nanotechnology into human biology. These nanoparticles, with their ability to interact with both electric and magnetic fields, offer unprecedented control over neuron activity. By manipulating the spin rate of electrons within these particles, scientists can influence the delicate electrochemical dance that governs our thoughts and perceptions. While the initial applications of MNPs focus on treating neurological disorders, their potential applications extend far beyond the realm of medicine. The ability to directly influence neuron activity opens up a Pandora's box of possibilities, from enhancing cognitive function and memory to potentially altering mood and personality. To fully grasp the implications of this technological revolution, we must delve into the realm of quantum mechanics. Emerging theories suggest that the brain itself operates as a quantum computer, with microtubules, the structural components of cells, playing a crucial role. These microtubules, it is believed, store DNA not just as a blueprint for life, but as a repository of information, perhaps even containing memories passed down through generations, echoing the experiences of our ancestors. Some even speculate that this DNA could contain remnants of galactic memories, echoes of cosmic events imprinted on our very being, connecting us to the universe in ways we are only beginning to understand. This concept challenges our very understanding of consciousness and the nature of reality, suggesting that we are more than just individuals, but rather nodes in a vast cosmic network. This interconnectedness takes on a whole new meaning when we consider the concept of the cybernetic hive mind. With the ability to connect minds through technology, imagine a future where individual consciousnesses merge into a collective entity. a superintelligence capable of processing information and solving problems on a scale unimaginable to the individual human mind. This hive mind, however, raises profound questions about individuality and free will. In a world where thoughts and experiences are shared, what happens to the concept of the self? Do we become mere drones, subservient to the will of the collective? Or does this interconnectedness usher in a new era of understanding and empathy? At the forefront of this technological revolution lies graphene, a material with almost mythical properties. Composed of a single layer of carbon atoms arranged in a hexagonal lattice, graphene is stronger than steel, more conductive than copper, and incredibly flexible. These properties make it an ideal material for creating artificial neural networks that mimic the intricate web of connections in the human brain. Graphene carbon nanotubes in particular hold immense promise. Their ability to conduct electricity with virtually no resistance makes them ideal for creating the complex circuits necessary for artificial intelligence. These nanotubes can be arranged in three-dimensional structures that mimic the layered architecture of the human cortex, potentially paving the way for artificial brains that rival or even surpass our own. Scientists are already making strides in this direction, using a combination of hydrogel and graphene oxide tubes to create artificial neural networks capable of learning and adapting. Hydrogel, a biocompatible material with a remarkable ability to retain water, provides the perfect scaffolding for these networks, while graphene oxide tubes act as the conductive pathways, mimicking the function of neurons and synapses. These artificial brains, while still in their infancy, represent a paradigm shift in our understanding of consciousness. If we can create consciousness in a lab, what does that say about the nature of our own minds? Are we simply biological machines, albeit incredibly complex ones? Or is there something more, something that cannot be replicated in a laboratory setting? This question takes on a whole new dimension when we consider the concept of uploading consciousness to a cloud, a vast, interconnected network of quantum computers. Quantum time crystals, theoretical structures that exist in a perpetual state of flux, could potentially provide the key to achieving this digital immortality. By encoding our memories, experiences, and even our very sense of self onto these quantum structures, we could potentially achieve a form of digital immortality, our consciousnesses existing outside the confines of our physical bodies. This concept, while still firmly in the realm of science fiction, highlights the profound implications of the singularity, a future where the boundaries between life and death, reality and simulation, become increasingly blurred.
Bursts of inspiration. Sure, imagine a place called the Phantom Matrix, a realm beyond human comprehension, where parallel universes are woven together like threads in an infinite tapestry. It's not a physical location, but an energetic construct, a crossroads of realities where dimensions overlap and coexist. In this story, the Phantom Matrix is controlled by enigmatic beings known as the Architects. They exist outside. The Phantom Matrix. Sure, imagine a place called the Phantom Matrix, a realm beyond human comprehension,
where parallel universes are woven together like threads in an infinite tapestry. It's not a physical location, but an energetic construct, a crossroads of realities where dimensions overlap and coexist. In this story, the Phantom Matrix is controlled by enigmatic beings known as the Architects. They exist outside time, orchestrating the delicate balance between universes. These beings are not creators, but custodians, ensuring that no one dimension becomes too powerful or collapses into chaos. They manipulate energy flows, creating connections between worlds that allow glimpses of alternate realities through dreams, déjà vu, or sudden bursts of inspiration. Now let's follow the journey of our protagonist, Lyra. She is a gifted quantum scientist, haunted by recurring visions of a parallel life. In these visions, she sees herself as a warrior in a world engulfed in an eternal storm. One day, while working on a project to harness zero-point energy, she accidentally tears a hole in space-time and stumbles into the Phantom Matrix. In the Matrix, Lyra discovers that her visions were not just figments of her imagination. They were echoes from another version of herself, trapped in a collapsing universe. The storm she saw was a result of that world's imbalance caused by unchecked technological advancement. The Phantom Matrix had been holding it together for eons, but the strain had become too much. If this universe collapsed, it would create a ripple effect, destabilizing countless others. Lyra meets an architect named Zephyr, who explains that her unique connection to this other universe is no accident. Every soul has reflections in multiple realities, but Lyra's resonance with her parallel self is stronger than most. Zephyr reveals that Lyra must bridge the gap between these dimensions to stabilize the collapsing world, but doing so will come at a cost. She might lose her connection to her own reality forever. As Lyra ventures deeper into the collapsing universe, she faces surreal landscapes where the laws of physics no longer apply. Gravity reverses, colors have sounds, and time flows like a river, branching unpredictably.
Who are you, and why are you here? I'm Lyra. I think I'm here to help, though I'm not entirely sure how.
She encounters her alternate self, a hardened warrior named Astra, who is skeptical of Lyra's intentions, but reluctantly agrees to help. Together, they find the source of the imbalance, a device designed to manipulate the fabric of reality itself, built by Astra's world in a misguided attempt to reach utopia. It's malfunctioning, threatening to consume their universe and leak its chaos into the Phantom Matrix. In a climactic showdown, Lyra and Astra must work together to deactivate the device. Their bond becomes a fusion of science and instinct, logic and survival.
We have to do this together, Astra. Trust me. All right, let's do it. No turning back now.
They succeed, but at the moment of victory, Lyra begins to fade, her energy consumed by the Matrix as it heals the rift. But instead of vanishing completely, Lyra finds herself reborn as a guardian of the Phantom Matrix, joining the ranks of the Architects. Her sacrifice grants her a new purpose, to protect the fragile balance of existence, ensuring that every thread in the infinite tapestry remains intact. The story ends with Lyra watching over the countless universes, including her own, where a version of her lives a quiet life, blissfully unaware of the cosmic heroism her parallel self achieved.
I am ready. This is my destiny, my new beginning.
Jest takie miejsce, które spowoduje, że zrobisz...
Hello, my friend. I imagine that this video finds you in this perfectly imperfect moment where you are making yet another bold choice. One to genuinely live your current step of reality in the midst of seeming chaos, changes, big and small, inside and out. Whether you've been choosing to make a lot of sweeping changes in your own life, or you are simply within the experience of this world, this meets you at the precise moment to share the following message. Consider this an invitation or a call to give yourself the dignity of your current transformation. Oh, that's a spicy one. To give yourself the dignity of your current transformation. Transformation sounds wonderful because we often think about the end point when we have the wings, when we have the new exoskeleton, the new shiny skin. During the transformation itself, it can be full of viscera and goop and unknowns. And when you're in the middle of transformation, one of the wisest things I heard is that's not the time to judge it. It's the time to simply take each next iterative step. And I'm imagining if you're watching this video, you are in the transformation. Like this would be meeting you in the delivery room. You're doing the transformation. Hello, we are in it. And so I'm sharing with you a few key things that, once again, I imagine are going to be of deep assistance to you at this time, because it is such a bold thing to transform the way I'm envisioning you are choosing to transform right now. And while it may not look like the most graceful transformation, from my perspective, I fully imagine that you have everything, every single thing you require to fully, successfully, and thrivingly not only make it through this, but give yourself the fullest capacity and dignity for this experience. Because this is a transformation unlike any other. I would go so far as to say this kind of transformation appears to me to be the kind where you're allowing yourself to go the deepest and the farthest that you have yet. And that's very profound. Because many times when we undertake that layer, that leveling of transformation, this may mean the peeling back of seemingly foundational structures that we once externally relied on to define ourselves and our sense of well-being. When a, let's say, master level Zen master martial artist is moving through a battlefield, you might imagine that much of the time they are moving with precise energy. Sometimes they simply move one side or another to, let's say, dodge a blow. And then when they do strike, it is with exactly the amount of energy and efficiency to knock the blow. In the same way, when you begin to engage in your version of flow-based living, it is neither an overexertion of action, nor is it a collapse of full passiveness. It is the way of being actively passive, passively active, the middle way. I think sometimes of mercury, how it is appears to be a liquid and a metal all at once. It is very, let's say, shape-shifty. And I envision you connecting to your world in this way, or let's just say it appears that the transformation that we're talking about right here is directly connected to shifting from structures that would once be very confining for you into a more inner-based stabilization and fulcrum of grounding that would allow you to move more adaptably in your life so that you find yourself more, let's say, effortlessly connecting exactly where you need to be, exactly when you need to be, exactly with who you need to connect with. Many times in our human lives, we get, let's say, attached to our story of who we are. This is my body, this is my job, this is my person, this is my pet, this is the family. And the thing about getting attached to the story is when the story shifts And I say when, because it is, from my experience, inevitable. Change is inevitable in this reality. And so one way or another, the story shifts. And it's not about fearing the shift, but it's about being able to meet your life with a fully open heart, with as little bit of attachment to how those things must look, and more importantly, with as little attachment as possible to what those things mean about you. Because many people go, this is my relationship and it means that I'm loved. Or this is my job and it means that I'm valuable and powerful. Whereas another way of looking at it is, I am love, and that love is reflected to me through my beautiful relationships. I am versatile and skilled, and that is reflected to me through this job. But if the job shifts, it doesn't mean you are any less versatile and skilled. What it simply means is that energy, the expression of energy, has been returned to you, and you can go, now what? When the children grow out of the house, it is not that you as a parent are any less valuable, but now that energy is returned to you, and you're like, oh, I feel like tending to and nurturing to something new. Now what? And so we don't need to, let's say, place our identity in a rigid structure, but remember that we are just playing and dancing through this beautiful experience of life. And the more we realize that everything is really a lot more fluid, or dare I say, light and sound, vibrational based, than maybe our minds might fully conceptualize, the more that we are able to meet shifting times with equanimity. Not from disconnection or attempting to hide or block out what's happening, but from a place of truly being connected within yourself and who and what you are. Now, if that sounds like an endeavor, I would say that really depends on your perspective of endeavor. I have found it a lot more energy effective to operate from the fulcrum than I have from attempting to build up stories that prop up an idea of who I am, only to have those collapse and then need to find myself again through rebuilding a story. I have found it a lot more effective to be seated within myself, and then I can interface and experience fully and with a lot of enjoyment the story of my life. You can experience the story of your life without mistaking or pretending that the story of your life is the source of your power. Because you are your own source of empowerment that is assisting in cultivating the expression of story around you. And you could look at the story as the symptoms of, let's say, what you're cultivating. And for many of us, not just in this, let's say, one experience, but across all the experiences that you've had. From my perspective, we're collective across all the experiences we've all had. Boy, we're diving in deep with this one. The thing about this message is it's not shared with an intent that you receive it and simply view yourself as in a powerful transformation and then go on doing the same things unless the same things delight you. This is meeting you as a present moment opportunity to genuinely be here now, engage yourself in all of your perfect imperfection, to take a moment and look, and then invite yourself to now take your next now step in life. If you like, I'm going to share with you, let's say, a bit of impromptu poetry that I imagine reflects this. And this is part of my own journey, but I get the sense it may resonate with you as well. The invitation is to connect now in this moment, in all of our perfect imperfection, with every part of ourself that feels seen and that wants to be hidden, with every part of ourself that feels regret and shame, and every part of ourself that feels pride and joy. All the things left unsaid and unaccomplished. Yes, that too. To all the beautiful parts of you that you are proud of. Yes, and that too. To the parts of you that feel longing, that don't know what they're doing, that feel angry at things in the world, that feel angry at yourself or others. Yes, and that too. To the beautiful, divine parts of you that glow in radiance and wisdom. Yes, and that too. To the animalistic, visceral, primal, dark parts of yourself that you don't even know if you'd fully control if you let them loose. Yes, and that too. To all the neutral parts of you, from here and there, in between, seen and unseen. Yes, and that too. Because we're not waiting for a new moment to say yes to our life now. The invitation is to say right now, whatever way we are, in whatever clothing we're wearing or not wearing, in whatever way our hair is, in whatever way is finished or unfinished, right now, the invitation of life beckons and offers itself to you. And the invitation is simply this: to be here in this present moment with the entire story that you've had until this point, and all the things you know, all the things you don't know, anything that you're uncertain about or certain about, and to bring them all into this moment, to look at them and say yes, and this too, and now I take this step. Because we're not waiting for a perfect moment to take whatever the current step is. Because if whatever you're envisioning doesn't feel like the time to, let's say, take the step for now, then that's an invitation to go, then what now? Then what now? And you can give yourself full permission to align with that step. This is part of the invitation of the transformation, because we've shifted beyond waiting till things were perfect to understanding that the perfection was indeed a story and a bit of a paradox, because the perfection is really only ever found in the perfect imperfection, implementation of experience in the moment. The moment as it is perfect, and yet it indeed invites you to add your layer of expression to its perfection, in its imperfection.
I pull a brown MCM. Unconventional methods. Yo, we navigate the system, but it's twisted and cold. Unconventional methods was the story unfold. Justice system slathering, tripping on its own feet. Incompetence on display, can't accept defeat. Tried to play by its book, but pages got burned. Now we're flipping scripts, lessons waiting to be learned. Had to innovate,
couldn't trust the status quo in the world where the truth moves slow. We had to go unconventional methods, breaking the mold. When the system's broken, new stories are told, incompetence exposed. We rise from the debris, a symphony of justice, composed correctly, caught up in the paradox. Incompetence so high is the almost comical for the motherfucking most high. Had to switch lanes, take the different route. When the truth hurts and the silence is a drought. Unconventional methods like the rebels rhyme, breaking the chains. It's our time to climb. Injustice blind, we lost its way, craved on the path. Coast made in the cart of unheard when the voices the gable. Unconventional methods unravel the grable. Incompetence crumbles like the house of cards. We rewrite the narrative, disregard the shards. Unconventional methods breaking the mold. When the system's broken, new stories are told. Incompetence exposed. We rise from the debris, a symphony of justice, composed correctly. No room for the weak, is the fight for the just. Unconventional methods, in the shadow we trust. Incompetence trembles as the truth unveils. We navigate the darkness, living behind the trails. The system's puzzle, missing vital pieces. Unconventional methods of struggle never ceases. Incompetence defeated, in the echoes of our call we stand tall, breaking down the walls. Unconventional methods, the anthems we sing. Incompetence withers, and they spread our wings. Revolution of truth, breaking the silence. In the face of injustice, we find our alliance.
We got a pope that brought a South American idol into the church to worship.
Really?
He did. The Pachamama.
I don't know what that is.
It's kind of like a South American god, Pachamama.
Why would he do that?
Good question, but he did.
Did he have an explanation for why he did it?
Yeah, it's kind of a weasel-worded thing of like, oh, all religions are just as good as one another. But, if that's his contention.
He shouldn't be the pope.
No. I mean,
how can you be the pope if you say all religions are just as good?
Yeah, we all worship,
So he brought that in.
Yeah, into the Vatican. Then the hierarchy even worshipped. They had a ceremony around it outside.
What?
So, well, that constitutes apostasy.
Yeah.
That's an apostasy.
Yeah.
Move, all right?
Worshipping false gods.
Yeah, that's number one on the Mosaic hit list. You know? Moses goes up on the mountain, he comes back down, people are worshiping a golden calf.
Yeah.
It's that.
Yeah.
So you can't do that. And the very nature of apostasy means that you have to be part of it to fall away from it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an inside job. We got a pope that brought a South American idol into the church to worship.
Really?
He did. The Pachamama.
Then I cut my body off. Now I'm ahead of the class. From the womb to the stars, to the moon in a flash. Faster than the speed of light. When I sing the sun rays, the best thing around is life. Looking past the gray haze. Higher than a satellite. I'm in space at my pace from the basic. Then a guy woke up out of stasis. Cracked the code to the matrix. To beyond comprehension. Fought the last boss on the level in the 6th dimension. When my higher powers old, the world's cold, but I was a hothead. Can't stop bread. We all bleed. Plant the seed. Get us over destruction. Easy as 1 and 2. Everything and nothing. What you wanna do? When? With my pen, I wrote it down. Instantly it came into existence. With my ambition and persistence. Ain't just for the change that the world's missing. Not impossible, status quo. Colossal dough. Coming to Coliseum. I'm stuck in the cell. Taking a piece. Taking the pace from the well off. Never fail. Cause just then, and once again, never stop trying. Found the youth, sometimes I feel like I'm a never forever again. They say, until that day, I stay making hits. Then I cut my body off. Now I'm ahead of the class. From the womb to the stars, to the moon in the flash. Faster than the speed of light. When I see the sun rays, the best thing around is life. Looking past the gray haze. looking past the gray haze. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. Looking past the gray haze. Best thing around is life. Looking past the gray haze. Looking past the gray haze. Looking past the gray haze. Corleone on the track, backpack full of raps, got a frog on the motherfucking knapsack, 3 packs, 4 fucking cartons, smoked in a damn 2 week. Corleone on the track, backpack full of raps, got a frog on the motherfucking knapsack, 3 packs, 4 fucking cartons, smoked in a damn 2 week. Corleone on the track, backpack full of raps, got a frog on the motherfucking knapsack. 3 packs, 4 fucking cartons, smoked in a damn 2 week. Corleone on the track, backpack full of raps, got a frog on the motherfucking knapsack. 3 packs, 4 fucking cartons, smoked in a damn 2 weeks. Like on the beat, like weak life. Like the weak say, I shall strong. Tripping off the wig, go, made another song. Bad to the bone, boom, 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 boom. It's the first of the month. Damn, spent the cash on the 3rd day. Got it back from the other way. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes. Paid on the 1st, broke on the 3rd. WTW, what's the word? The bird is the word. Looking at the dove in the clouds. Smoking on that motherfucking 24 all day, every day, he's proud. Loud like that nigga sizzle weed. He, Hercules, freeze, at ease. Play your position in the field, for real, chill. Get the skrill, too much money on the table not to eat. So why the fuck you gotta fast? Kiss my ass, motherfucker, damn. Shorty like, wow, looking at me now. See me going up on the 5th floor, 502. Let a nigga go. Was at Kingsbury, fucking Holly Berry. Well, who knew that she was a freak? She's on Instagram. Corleone on the track, backpack full of raps. Got a frog on the motherfucking knapsack. 3 packs. Corleone on the track. Backpack full of raps. Got a frog on the motherfucking knapsack. 3 packs. 4 fucking cartons. Smoked in a damn 2 week. Corleone on the track. Backpack full of raps.
One presence of the ground pound, equipped with for hardware, creating pure sounds over immigrants. Dancing out split glass with my Winchester, resident of left from the counts. It's plenty much sound, we can't go with our homes. You listen to your fools trying to set our moves, but it's okay. Do it one way anyway. I'm never giving down what the people say. From the quick to let us say, the area of the way I let the dollar circulate, make it happen, rap the way in the play. In a chase for the last cake, official campaign of presidential candidates. Serving in the last meal like sleep with cocaine, my smell from your pound. Shit won't change you in the rain. Let's shop shooters and rob, I represent my own shit like I can't sleep with crowds, not accounts. One presence of the ground pounds, equipped with for hardware, creating pure sounds over immigrants. Dancing out split glass with my Winchester, resident of left from the counts. It's plenty much sound, we can't go with our homes. You listen to your fools trying to set our moves, but it's okay. Do it one way anyway. I'm never giving down what the people say. From the quick to let us say, the area of the way I let the dollar circulate, make it happen, rap the way in the play. In a chase for the last cake, official campaign of presidential candidates. Serving in the last meal like sleep with cocaine, my smell from your pound. Shit won't change you in the rain. Let's shop soon as I'm live. I represent my own shit like I can't sleep with outside of gas. One treasure, sick around pounds. Equipped with for hardware, creating pure sounds over immigrants. Dancing out split glass with my Winchester. Resident from Black Roman counts. It's quite too much time. You can't go with some rose. Listen to your fools trying to set down moves, but it's okay. Do it one way anyway. 11 gig exam with the 50 say. From the crooked letter say to area the way I let the dollar circulate. Make it happen, rapper rate, innovate. In a chase for the last cake. Official campaign of presidential campaign. Serving in the last meal like sleep with cocaine. My slow from your pound. Shit won't change you in the rain. Let's shop soon as I'm live. I represent my own shit like I can't sleep with fly. Like this West Coast don't get shit for live. Microphone is my turn, basically describe myself on the hijack. Call yourself a cat boy. I do it all live. This is the one I can do it when you go rap ever since. Better than the old school shit that first place rolling. Every deal's where I'm coming from. Let's get a project with what's made from on the planter. You don't care about where I'm at. Say hit it in the secret quiver. Drop outside of gas. One treasure in the ground house. Equipped with for hardware, creating pure sounds over the brand. Yes, split gas with my Winchester. Resident from Black Roman counts. It's quite too much time between yours and some roads. You listen to your fools trying to set down moves, but it's okay. Do it one way anyway. I'm never getting down with the 50 say. From the crooked letter say to area the way I let the dollar circulate. Make it happen, rapper rate, innovate. In a chase for the last cake. Official campaign of presidential campaign. Serving in the last meal like sleep with cocaine. My slow for the pound. Shit won't change you in the rain. Let's shop soon as I'm live. I represent my own shit like I can't sleep with fly. Famous West Coast don't get shit for live.
How do you deal with a man that is more sensitive than you?
It gets strange for me in conversations like these when we talk about one party being more sensitive or more soft. And a lot of times that kind of boxes men in, and it's alarming because if a man can't be sensitive and soft in his relationship, then where can he be? Like I don't know too many men that don't want to take their guard down with their old lady. Like I don't want to have to come home and protect myself from you. Like do you know what I gotta go through out in the world, and then to have to come home and guard and tiptoe with you because I can't be vulnerable? Like even when we use the word soft, bruh, a man being hard all the time will destroy him. Get you a man that gotta be hard all the time and see how he handle you. Brother, a man has to find softness in himself to properly handle those parts of you.
How do you deal with a man that is more sensitive than you?
It gets strange for me in
1 minute of love messages from the person on your mind. I am Earth Angel 111. First one, Florida. Your person could be from Florida. You turn me on by just looking at you. This person wants to know how big it is. So if you're watching for a masculine, you know. And if you're watching for a feminine, they talking about your assets. Spends a lot of time working. Maybe things will be different one day. Are you ever gonna? 1 minute of love messages from the person on your mind. I am
This AI tool will create a stunning ebook direct from your content, whether it's a Microsoft Word document or a Google document, or even if you just have an idea.
To the divine one, to the chosen one that's on the other end of this camera, baby. I want to let you know that the Lord sent this word today. The Lord sent this video today to motivate you, to encourage you, to build you up, to let you know that all things are working together for your good. All things, whether it be good or whether it be bad. Listen to what the Lord is speaking to you. This is the time and this is the season that God is calling you higher. He's calling you up to another level. He's calling you up to another level of thinking. He's calling you up to another level of the anointing, to another level in the spirit. The Bible says in Psalm 119 and 71, it was good for me that I was afflicted, that I might learn your statutes. And the Lord put that scripture on my heart, and God been really dealing with me about that thing. It was good for me. It was good for me. I want you to put that in the comments as you watching this video today. It was good for me. It was good for me. As you live this life, baby, all kind of things are going to be thrown in your path. Some good, some bad. But this is what God revealed to me. It ain't what happened to you. It's what you call it. It's what you say about your situation. God has given you the authority. God has given you the power to be able to look at your situation, to be able to look at your circumstances, to be able to look at the things that's happening in your life. And you have the power to call it good or to call it bad. And the Lord say, I'm calling you up higher in your thinking, because I want you to tap into another level of thinking. I want you to tap into another mindset. And this type of mindset that God is calling you up to, this new level, this new version of you, this new upgraded 2.0 version of you, it is the Christ mind. It is the mind of Christ, as the word of God lets us know, to let this mind be in you that was also in Christ Jesus. So this is about you elevating in your thinking. This is about the change happening on the inside of you. This is about the shift happening on the inside. The real upgrade happens in your heart. The real transformation happens in your heart. The real transformation, the real upgrade happens in your thinking. When you are able to look at your situation, when you are able to look at what the enemy sent your way for bad, and you're able to look at that problem, look at that setback, look at that stumbling block, that obstacle, and you able to say, just like in this scripture, you able to say, this is good for me. This is good for me. It was good for me that I would be afflicted. It was good for me that I would be lied on. It was good for me that I would be talked about.
Because it was good.
It was good for me that I would be betrayed, that I would be rejected, that I would be left. Now, who would say something like this? What kind of person would say something like this? You say, that don't make no sense. How is that good for me? Because the Lord is building something. I feel the power of God. He's building something on the inside of you, baby. Even when you're going through your trials and your problems and your tribulations and life is lifing, like we say, life be lifing. God is building your inner man. He's building your spiritual man. Somebody put it in the comments. Say, this is building me. This is building you. It don't feel good, baby, but you got to know by faith that whatever it is that you're dealing with, that is working together for your good. It might not feel good, but it's working together for your good. It was good for me that I was afflicted, that I might learn your statutes. In this scripture, in Psalm 119 and 71, when it says that I might learn your statutes, statutes means God's laws, God's decrees, God's commandments, God's divine instructions for righteous living. And God revealed to me that sometimes it take us going through the fire. Sometimes it take us losing everything. Who am I talking to? Sometimes it take us finding out that these people weren't our friends. Sometimes it take us, you know, going through trials and tribulations. It take us losing that job. It take us losing all our money. It take us losing all our materialistic possessions. It take us going through a season of grief, going through a season of loss. We don't like it. It don't feel good, but it's building something on the inside of us. Because the truth of the matter is, baby, that when the enemy turn up the heat, that's when we seek God like never before. That's when we fall on our knees like never before. That's when we get in that prayer closet. That's when we get in that word. That's when we get in that scripture. Come on now, but you think about that. If things always went well in your life, things always went exactly the way you wanted them to go, you never had a care in the world, you never wanted for nothing, you never needed nothing, would you seek God the way you've been seeking him? See, I know we don't like dealing with the things that we dealing with in our business, the problems that you have in your marriage and your relationship, the things you've been going through with your children, the things that you've been going through on your job with your co-workers. But these are just afflictions, baby, that are working together for your good. When these things hit your life.
When I first started assembling this little device to make water out of thin air, my friends laughed at me. But when they saw the gallons of fresh, clean water it made,
God say, don't let the enemy cause you to run the other way, because that's what the enemy wanted to do. He wanted to cause you to run away from God, to fall deeper into your sin, to fall deeper into that pit, and to be so ashamed, and to feel like you're not worthy of God's love, to feel like God don't love you, feel like God don't want you, and for you to go the other way. The enemy sends the affliction so that you can go deeper, fall deeper into the world. But God says, sometimes I allow these things to come because I want you to come to me. I want it to cause you to seek me like you have never sought me before. I want you to. I want it to cause you to. I want to light that fire on the inside of you. Is what God is doing.
One thing,
because there's a fire that's burning inside of you, baby. God lit it a long time ago. And sometimes when we get a little comfortable, and we get a little lax,
wasn't my favorite thing. No,
and things are going well, and our bellies are full, and we all good in the neighborhood. We ain't hitting that scripture like we supposed to be hitting that scripture. We ain't seeking the Lord. We ain't seeking the kingdom of God and his righteousness like we need to be seeking the kingdom. So when trials and tribulations come, understand that these things are just a test, that these things come to strengthen your anointing, that these afflictions come to make you stronger. It comes to make you better. It comes to make you wiser. The Lord says that this will not take you out, but it will take you up. Somebody put it in the comments. Say, I'm going up.
I'm going up.
I'm going up. If you've been finding yourself in a season where you've been dealing with problems left and right, all kind of hindrances, all kind of warfare, all kind of setbacks, all kind of obstacles, take this as your sign, baby, that promotion is here.
Like I have now.
Promotion is here. Somebody put it in the comments. Say, promotion is here. Elevation is in your near future. God is taking you to another level, baby. And the afflictions come to build your character. The afflictions come to build what you need to be able to steward your destiny, to be able to walk into the promised land that God has for you. You have to face those giants. You have to fight those battles, and you fight it by faith. Like the word tells us, you have to fight the good fight of faith. The good fight of faith. So every day, regardless of what you're seeing in your outer environment, you're holding to the word of God. You believe in what God said. Can you believe what God said, baby? Even when your life is not lining up, even when it ain't making no sense, even when everybody calling you crazy, even when everybody turning their back on you, even when everything is just going haywire and you just about to lose your mind, can you hold to the faith? And can you believe that these afflictions are working together for your good? This is teaching you. This is what it say in the scripture. It's good for me that I was afflicted, that I might learn God's statutes. This is how we learn God's law. This is how we learn his commandments. This is how we learn his instructions for righteous living. And listen to this. With God's statutes, with God's laws, his laws are unchanging and they are eternal. In other words, God say, I ain't finicky. I ain't flaky. God ain't gonna flake on you, baby. He ain't gonna flake on you like these other people. They said, I'll always be there for you. I'm gonna be your friend to the end. I'm gonna ride with you till the wheels fall off. I'm gonna be right there with you. And then when you got in the heat of the battle, baby, you looked up and you was all by yourself. God said, I am not like your friends. I am not like man. I am not like people. He says, I will never leave you nor forsake you. He said, I will be with you, baby. God say, I am unchanging. I feel the power of God. He says, I am unchanging. And he said, my love is eternal and my words are eternal. And sometimes it takes us going through the afflictions of life.
Ever wondered if plants can feel? Can we actually consider them to have a decentralized nervous system? Or what about fusion energy? How does fusion reaction work in a simple words? Do we really need to eat meat? Are vegetarians truly living longer, or is that just a myth? Did you know that robot worms and AI can dig underground tunnels 2 or even 3 times faster and more?
To learn this very knowledge, to understand this on a deeper level, to understand that God is unchanging, to understand that God is eternal, to understand his laws and his decrees and his commandments, to learn it in a way that we live upright before him. That's what your life is about, baby. That's what the pain was about. That's what the problems have been about. That they come to teach you lessons. These people that came into your life, God said, don't take it personal. All these things come to teach you something. It comes to build your character. It comes to strengthen your anointing. It comes to help you become the person that God has created you to be, so that his perfect will can be done on earth just as it is in heaven. It was good for me that I was afflicted. When you're able to say that and you really mean that from the depths of your heart and your spirit, you know that your transformation is working. You know that you are changing from the inside, because it take a special person. It take a person that's walking by faith. It take a person that's believing in Jesus Christ. It take a person that is rooted and anchored in the kingdom of God to be able to look at something that the enemy sent to tear you down and to be able to call it good. Because it's what you say. Whatever your perspective is, that's going to determine your experience. If you're able to look at this problem and you're able to say, this is good because it's teaching me something. That's why it's good. It's good because it's teaching you something that you didn't know before. It's good because it's giving you experience that you didn't have before. It's good because it's giving you wisdom that you didn't know before. It's teaching you lessons. It's giving you knowledge that you didn't have before. It's giving you revelation. It's giving you insight that you didn't have before. That's why it's good. So God say, let these afflictions do what I sent them to do. They didn't come to destroy you, baby. They came to build you. It's building you. It's building you. In Jesus' name. In Jesus' name. I love y'all so much, baby. I pray that this word bless you today. God just put it on my heart because he's been dealing with me about that scripture. And I just wanted to speak on it a little bit. I'm actually going to do a teaching. I have a full teaching that I'm going to be doing a full spiritual masterclass here on my YouTube channel that God put in my heart to teach this live. So this is actually just a snippet. This is a snippet of what I'm going to just sit down and take my time. And I'll let y'all know when I'm going to do it. All you got to do is make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's going to be absolutely free. It's going to be here on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be going in depth. It's a full teaching. So much revelation that the Lord gave me that you got to make sure you are front and center for this thing, baby, because God said we're going to another level. The transfer is here, and God is positioning his people to receive the increase that he has ordained for us to have. God has ordained you to have some things. So you got to make sure you get the knowledge, make sure you get the wisdom, make sure you get the insight, make sure you got the revelation, you got the strategies and the tips and the tools that you need, baby, to be able to steward your destiny and become the person that God has created you to be. So make sure you subscribe, okay? Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications on so that you can be front and center and get your notification when I upload new videos to the channel. I upload new videos every single day, baby. So I want you to get everything that God has for you in this season. And if you want to learn and grow outside of YouTube, you're welcome to join my academy. I'll put the link below for that in the description. You're welcome to get access to the vault at Latoya Okia Academy. That's going to give you more knowledge, more life coaching resources, master classes, meditations, and ebooks that you can work through at your own pace to help you learn and grow even outside of YouTube, okay? I love y'all so much. I pray this message blesses you today and that it encourages you and builds you up in the faith.
Really.
Y'all be blessed.
Really did. What the fuck? This is fear-mongering. I hate this game. I think this Hero Rise is the stupidest fucking game.
Oh, we back for another crazy day. These back-to-back bangers, man. There's so much going on in the world, and y'all know we've been watching it. We're here for it. But look, man, make sure y'all don't believe everything y'all see in these videos. But look, follow along.
What? What happened? Wait. Oh no, this stupid game.
Or you will get lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you going out here doing your own damn research. I'm not in charge of what you believe, but this video right here is very interesting, man. I'm telling y'all that not right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and smash this like button and get this thing to like 20,000 likes. Let's crack this algorithm and subscribe to my channel if you aren't subscribed out there, man. We're on our way to 1 million subscribers. I do appreciate y'all, but let's get to it. Make sure if you're going through a tough time, we're going through this thing called life together. You're never in it by yourself. Go ahead, join the tribe. Positive vibes only.
You know, once you realize the average person is slow, it all makes sense.
Guys, the mayor of New Jersey has just come out and confirmed what we've read in the 4chan leaks. So this 4chan leak was over a week ago, and just in the last 24 hours, the mayor's come out and confirmed what we read in that thread, as well as Tim Burchett. We're talking about orbs coming from below crushed depth, up in the ocean, into the sky, and literally transforming in front of your eyes into a drone. These are the words of the mayor of New Jersey. I've got his footage. I've got the whole 4chan thread as well. I read through the whole thing. And we've got videos of these orbs turning into drones. And the most wild part is you basically see my brain melt on stream live, because as I was reading it, I realized there was a huge connection to what this whistleblower was talking about and the MH370 abduction videos. Yes, these wild videos here that are very hard to believe, but this is very interesting and there are links. So guys, go and check out the video because it will blow your mind.
I noticed we're not seeing Palestine. We're not seeing the California wildfires. No more drones. No more Cat Williams. No more Terrence Howard. They're not talking about Luigi. They're not talking about the guy that they found on the East Coast with 150 pipe bombs. They're not talking about none of this stuff, bro. Dang. They really, dang. They finessed us. They finessed us. This app is definitely different. That's crazy. Who else noticed this, bro? I knew it was something different about TikTok, bro. Bro, I want y'all to go in y'all search bar, search the California wildfire. I just posted about the California wildfires. But as soon as that uploaded, I started thinking, I ain't seen no alien content, no conspiracy content, dealing with the devil. They ain't talking about that spaceship that they found in space that was coming. Remember that? Bro, how is this okay? See, I'm about to go back to red note, bro.
Why the fuck would a random ex-Navy SEAL not trust his own government? Just watch this shit.
I don't think there's very many people left
that have any confidence in the U.S. government at this point. My personal opinion is they already know it's over and they're ripping the wiring out of the walls and trying to get every last dollar into their pockets before this thing goes up.
In the same way that this UFC commentator tried to warn us about the fires months ago, he has been trying to warn us about the government's next natural disaster.
And what does it look like
if our power grid goes down?
If we truly have an outage that is nationwide, the EMP Commission, which is a commission that was mandated by U.S. Congress, they found that as many as 90% of Americans would die.
300 million people wiped off the map, just like that. And how long did you say that would take?
9 months.
And when this happens, information is going to be the most powerful resource because nobody's going to know what to do, which is why everybody in my family has one of these. How to build your own wall. water filter, how to make your own solar power system, how to build a water heater because it's the winter time, how to protect your house against intruders, preserving fuel, a survival garden, all types of shit. This is something that I think every single family should at least have one copy of, but it's already sold out once this month. So if you see the orange shopper cart somewhere down here, they might still be in stock.
15 years.
I don't believe in the 4-year cycles.
Or you can believe in the cycle of 100 years.
But when you look at the market, you can see that it's dictated by the Bitcoin halving. 6 months later, we tend to see the bull run start, goes on for about 18 months, then we crash for like 2.5 years, 2.5, 3 years.
Yes, at a microcycle, yes.
Right.
But at a macro cycle, what are you looking at? What is your dollar worth right now?
In comparison to what?
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you...
So what is your dollar worth? What are you comparing it to? You have nothing. You have nothing to compare it to.
Right.
That's where the theft is. The fact that you have nothing to compare.
$1 is always $1. Yeah.
But what is $1 worth?
Less and less every day.
Why?
Inflation. They're printing more.
Why are they printing more money?
Debt.
No. Think. Why are they printing more money? Okay, the answer is more simple than you think. To fuck you.
Oh, right. Okay, I got it. Actually, like, what do you mean?
That's it. Because fiat by nature was created to steal.
Right.
We are fed propaganda, and if you want to know what's happening in the world, go outside of the U.S. media. Go outside of the country to find out what's going on in our own country, because it's frightening.
I just saw a video where a Chinese Red Note user is finding out that Americans stop going to school because they can't afford the tuition. It's not because we don't want to be educated or we don't care about education. It's because we literally can't afford it. Now the rest of the world is going to find out that Americans do want to be educated. It's just the financial barriers.
I'm chatting with a new friend in China, and their law schools are $798 per year, which just makes me feel so angry because I have like $450,000 in debt just to go to law school. And I'm explaining this extremely bonkers system that we have, and I'm like, this is a slave contract.
This American posted a graph showing how his loan interest increased every year, and a Chinese person responded saying, but isn't it your house? Why are you being taxed on your house? Isn't that robbery?
They didn't understand what a collections company was, first off. Like, I guess that's not a thing in China. And one of the Chinese guys who was like responding to our comments was asking about collections companies. The only words that he could understand it as in China, when we had to translate his comments from Chinese or Mandarin to English, he was calling collection companies robbers and gangsters. That's the only thing that he could think to just... Or tell me if we're in the bad place.
What is this news about them banning Red Note? They can't just ban every app that we go to. Is this the communist place?
Have y'all seen their electric cars that are under $10,000? Some of them are under $10,000. And they're outperforming any luxury car that we have here in the United States.
We are like the American budget in. Like, this is not AI, this is Shanghai, okay? And we can't even fix our fucking sidewalks.
I was shocked that you guys have 2 jobs to cover living cost and from all.
That's true. Y'all know that's true because that's this. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
All these years, I thought you guys don't eat fresh vegetables because you don't like eating vegetables. I never thought like.
It's funny because it's true. I'm sorry.
It's expensive. I never would thought fresh vegetables are expensive.
Work today is broken. We're all working in too many disconnected apps, and it's killing team productivity. But for the first time, there's a platform that fixes it by combining everything you need: projects, chat, and knowledge in one place. It's all powered by the world's most complete work AI, so you can find it.
I saw somebody chopping up vegetables, and I was like, wow, I can't believe he's chopping them so big. Like, if he's trying to feed school kids, it's a good quantity, but like, these are really big chunks. Like, you know, I was like, what the heck was he doing? It was for the pigs.
So I downloaded the little red book and I made a new bestie. And she ended up going to the market and sent me a picture of her local market. I picked what was familiar to me and what I knew, and that was corn on the cob. I looked up to see what would that be in US dollars. 94 cents. What would it be here in America, you might ask? $7. Is this what they don't want us to know?
And you're worried about a foreign nation coming in through TikTok? That's what the government's talking about today, is a foreign adversary affecting our citizens. Your citizens are running for their lives!
America is the only developed country in the world that does not provide some form of universal health care.
You know, in China, when a baby is born, they give them a box full of supplies, everything that they need for the baby, diapers, clothing, and this box doubles as a crib. But in the US, when a baby's born, they charge you to hold your newborn. It's called skin to skin, something like that on the bill.
If America doesn't stand up, we're in big trouble.
I just had a baby. Let me tell y'all, if without the insurance that I have, I would have paid so much money, close to $100,000, just to have a baby. I paid $7,000 out of my pocket for the procedure, right up front. Then another, like for all the ultrasounds, the whole time I had to pay for ultrasounds. I paid thousands of dollars on ultrasound. This shit's crazy. I just seen the bill. If I wouldn't have had insurance, and the other bill they sent, it was like $42,000. Like that'll take you out. One of my exes, she owes $250,000 in student loans and stuff like that. She has a decent job. She would never be able to pay that off. It's crazy.
Listen closely. Trump just announced a $500 billion collaboration with OpenAI to integrate Stargate AI into critical infrastructures. They're selling it as progress, as a leap into the future. But here's the truth. It's not about progress. It's about control. Stargate AI is a system designed to infiltrate communication networks, decision-making processes, and even societal structures. Imagine a world where every move you make is tracked, your thoughts analyzed, and your decisions predicted. They claim it will revolutionize humanity, but it's building the ultimate surveillance state. The same billionaires preaching freedom are creating a digital cage. Where are the voices calling this out? Rogan, Carlson, Brand, Peterson, the Tates. Silent. Stargate AI isn't just technology. It's power. Power to dominate, manipulate, and control humanity on a level we've never seen before. Will you accept the cage they're building? Or will you fight to stay free? Stay strong. This is the Alliance.
The American people are ready to receive the truth.
Humanity is not the only intelligence in the universe.
Humanity is not the only intelligent species.
We are absolutely not alone. Non-human intelligence exists. UAPs are real. They're here, and they're not human. I spent 25 years as a senior official with the CIA.
I worked on highly classified UAP programs.
28 years as an astrophysicist.
I served as the 4th Director of National Intelligence.
Director of Aviation Security in the National Security Council.
A one-star admiral after 32 years of service.
People that come forward with it.
You can't talk about the Kennedy assassination without talking about Israel, without talking about the Mossad. They're the main people involved. That's the main group involved. The Prime Minister of Israel at the time said that without nuclear weapons, Israel would not survive. Kennedy was asking and asking and asking for neutral scientists to observe the reactor. He continued to push for this with CIA Director McCone and finally was granted access. Israel, prior to the visit, set up a fake control room with fake control panels, and part of the agreement was that the inspectors were never going to be able to inspect the actual reactor. After that visit, Kennedy was quoted in saying, "Those sons of bitches lie to me constantly about their nuclear capability." The Jewish community invites JFK to come to Dallas, which was sponsored by the Dallas Citizens Council, which was directed by Julius Sheps, who was a member of the local B'nai B'rith organization, the ADL B'nai B'rith, once again. A confirmed member of the local B'nai B'rith as well, Abraham Zapruder, was also just so happened to be the guy that caught the assassination on film. Zapruder was also a manufacturer headquartered in the Dallas...
Hey, did y'all actually see the real footage of that? I put this clip in here. This is a video within the video. That's why this portion right here is small. I can't control that one. But did y'all see the actual video of what really happened? And did y'all see the technology that was used with the weapon that was used to take him out and how it was done? So egregious. It's crazy. Like, the stuff we talking about is not far-fetched. It's not meant to deceive you. Like, it's meant to put it in your face to show you, like, hey, wake up. Back then, the weapon, did you hear how they explained the weapon that they used? It's not nothing that you've ever heard of before. It's because people at a higher echelon, monetary wise, they live in a completely different world than us, literally. But we're gonna keep building though.
Textiles building. According to ballistic studies, it was from that building the first 2 shots were fired and missed. The building was owned by David Weisblatt, one of the biggest financiers of the Anti-Defamation League, and Douglas Jaff, one of the biggest donors to Lyndon B. Johnson. The host committee that invited Kennedy to the event in Dallas was chaired by a guy named Sam Bloom. According to Dallas police, it was Bloom who pushed the hardest for the police to transfer Lee Harvey Oswald from the Dallas police station to the Dallas County Jail. Now, it was during that transfer that Jack Ruby shot Oswald. What was Jack Ruby's real last name? Jakob Rubinstein. The reactor went critical right after Kennedy died, and they got the bomb a year or 2 later. That's kind of a coincidence, isn't it? It's kind of a strange coincidence. Kennedy dies, Israel gets the bomb. Gets the bomb.
وهكذا قتل كندي بسبب فعل ديموس وإصراره على تفتيشه.
What the fuck is it chasing?
Wait, a helicopter's in the sky. Dark, what is that shit?
Fuck? What are those 3 things right
Sean,
there?
what is that?
Record it.
I am.
You see him? What is it?
Why are they flying in the dark, too? What the fuck?
They're chasing something.
What the fuck? Look at those. Look at 3 of them.
The fuck is it? Keep recording it.
Told y'all they be out here in these parts. They be out here for sure.
Does this seem normal to anyone else? Oh shoot.
The orbs are beings. It's a created intelligent being that watches us, that monitors all life on this planet. That's what they do.
So that would be like the little humanoid beings that you saw 18 years ago tomorrow. Those are what come out of
Yes. Yeah. And the cool thing is I have video of that. So nobody can tell me I'm not right about it. And everybody's wondering, how did you get into NASA? Why were you there? Why were you studying with them? What was their interest in me? Why did they need me? When I ask them, why do you need me? Why do you want me here? You've got rockets, you've got space shuttles, you've got satellites, you've got the space station, all the money and technology and telescopes in the world. And they're like, we know they like you and they communicate with you and they have nothing to do with us at all. And we'd like to know why, what it is they want, and why it is they're harassing their astronauts.
Harassing them?
Harassing them. So has any astronauts ever seen an orb? All of them.
No way.
All of them.
Really?
Yep.
So how do they see them? How do they appear to them?
They would appear outside the space shuttle, look in the windows at them, stand up over the shuttle bay or the space station, glowing. Sometimes there's a report of a half a dozen of them, 125 feet tall with wings, standing there smiling at them.
Wow.
So for 18 years, I never talked about this, and this is the first time publicly.
So we're talking about things that come out of the orbs.
Angels, angelic beings, created beings. They're made of energy, but in a ball of light. But out of that ball of light comes a glowing being. Sometimes they're 6, 7 feet tall or taller.
Or 125 feet tall.
Yep.
Listen up. Is about to blow your mind. An alliance of all the powers on Earth, open and hidden, decided that the individual freedoms could no longer be tolerated in the interest of the preservation of the human race. They believed the common man could not be trusted. Studies were done to determine a method to arrest the population explosion before the point of no return would be reached. It was determined that an immediate attack on the problem would involve 2 points of intervention. The first was to lower the birth rate. The second was to increase the death rate. To lower the birth rate, several programs were put into motion. The first was the development of positive birth control methods using mechanical diaphragm and condom, chemical, foam and birth control pills, and medical, sterilization, abortion, and hysterectomy procedures. These were developed and implemented. The women's liberation movement was started with a demand for free abortions, using quote-unquote pro-choice as its rallying cry. Homosexuality was encouraged, and gay liberation was born. Homosexuals do not have children. Zero population growth became a hot subject at cocktail parties. Individual freedom, the heat of the moment, religion, and the old blue laws sabotaged these efforts. And while zero population growth became a reality in some areas, population increased rapidly in others. Pay attention. The only alternative left to the world's ruling elite was to increase the death rate. This was a difficult thing to do, as no one wanted to pick people out of a crowd and line them up for execution. Neither did they relish the possible consequences of an enraged public upon discovering that they were being systematically murdered. Of course, a very short but very deadly war using nuclear weapons upon select population concentrations was contemplated, and to tell you the truth, was not ruled out. The fact that such a population control was even contemplated confirmed the worst fears of those who participated in the 1957 study. War was put on a back burner to simmer, but may become a reality. In the meantime, something else had to be done that would absolve the decision makers of guilt and place the blame on those who did not lead clean lives, something that could be blamed upon Mother Nature. What was needed was the bubonic plague, or some other horrible natural disease. The answer came from Rome. The recommendation was to develop a microbe that would attack the autoimmune system, and thus render the development of a vaccine impossible. The orders were given to develop the microbe, and to develop a prophylactic and a cure. So they develop a problem, then offer a solution. And you think it's safe to take it? The microbe would be used against the general population and would be introduced by vaccine. The Prophylactic was used by the ruling elite. The cure will be administered to the survivors. When it's decided that enough people have died, the cure will be announced as newly developed, when in fact it has existed from the beginning.
What the fuck? Finally something in Anaheim happens.
I ain't gonna lie to you. We got so much going on.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. We have customers.
Oh shit.
Now we have it. You see the light? Behind it, the red light?
Oh, that's what I was telling you. What the fuck is that?
Ice Archer, Dark Archer, or Poison Archer. If you're looking for low investment and high returns, then Poison Archer is simply the one for you. Poison Archer's attacks come with Poison Effect. You can keep stacking the effect for an unlimited buff. See the Poison Effect and critical damage increase exponentially. And there are...
I'm gonna step back. It's gonna zap us.
To be continued, yeah.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
Alright, let's get to the pictures that came out. This was posted on 4chan, and the story behind it is just some anonymous person threw it out there. It basically says, it's all going to come out anyway, so I don't really care. Is really the tone of everything.
Look, y'all, we got these people out here trying to push cheap food. We got got clouds doing weird shit. We got aliens. Like we already got shit going on. We ain't got time for this kind of shit. You can sit in these clouds doing weird shit. If you gonna come here, come and speak. You know what I'm saying? That's all we can ask. Then on top of that, we about to look at a goddamn a large egg. We been talking about Leviathans. Absolutely not.
He said he was LARPing during this, but honestly, all of his answers were more like, I just don't care, right? If they catch me, they catch me, is the feeling that I got from it. You know, I'm going to read through it again to see if I can get more of a sense of that, but that was, you know, kind of where I felt it was going, kind of coming from. But even if he was LARPing, I gotta tell you, this is extremely interesting stuff. These two images are completely tied together, and they have something not unique to folks who have experienced seeing an object up close and firsthand. Number one, in this right shot, you have what appears to be hieroglyphics on it, and I could probably estimate that it goes all the way across and it's completely covered in them, right? It's the fact of the matter is this is one out from the stroke, and we're going to get into it a little bit. And then this is the same image, and not the same image, same object in the same setting. So let's get right into that. Why do I know this is the same object in the same setting? If you look down here on the bottom of the screen, you can see like a fan of stone padding, and that same fan of stone padding is over here. And then right here, there's a little flute that's leaning off to the right and up, and the same flute is leaning to the left and right here as well. And along with that, the rocks hanging, the rock formations hanging from the ceiling match too. It's like 1 and 2, and it's like one angle there, so 1 and 2, and it's in that angle there. This is behind that. The angle is different. When we're taking this photograph, they've moved over to the right, so that puts this more behind these two right there. And here's this one here.
Jest takie miejsce, które spowoduje, że zrobisz...
So this is the same setting, right? The same object in the same setting. And the credibility of these eggs is slowly notching up, right? We've had 2 videos released, and, you know, why in the world... all right, let's not even go to why. Let's just talk about the pictures. This is, you know, I've done photography for 40 years, right? Actually 38 years. I started when I was 12 years old, and so I know what to look for here. And obviously when I started back then, I did many years of film photography, and I believe this is film. And the reason that is because we have a light leak over here on the right, and this light leak gives us a very big piece of information. Huge. That right there is telling me that this is not fake, right? It's not AI, because AI is not good at replicating the entire environment over and over again. At least not yet, so there would be some differences there. And whoever would do this, I can't imagine that they would think enough to put a fake light leak in the image. And this leak looks really good. I mean, this is what they look like, right? That is what they look like. Yes, when that happened to me, and it happened a lot, this is what it looked like. The source of the light, this is an off-camera flash, so this is not a pocket camera. This is somebody came in here with the intention of taking a very high-quality photo. So somewhere on the planet right now, these photos exist, and they are extremely high quality. So, man, I'd love to see that. But yeah, so the strobe is high and left of the lens, and we can see that by the shadow here. And the shadow kind of looks odd because the terrain is coming in closer to the egg here, so it just closes in on the shadow, so it basically erases it from here, this section. All of the detail in the ground, everything that's facing left is hot, has hot light on it, and on the right you can see it's dark. So all indicating that the strobe is up and left of the lens. Over here, same deal, right? up and left of the lens. It may be one of these, like, you know, the old school contraptions where you had the camera here and the strobe was on a, you know, on a handle that was up and to the right. It could have been on a stand, but in looking at these, it might be on a stand. It looks like it might actually be separate, 'cause this is a pretty deep shadow if from this distance, if the strobe was closer to the lens. So this is telling me this was really, there may have been actually a stand or somebody helping hold it, or they were holding it with their hand up and high. The fact that this is blown out, right, tells me that it's, you know, obviously there's the flash, and because they were so close to the object and they're running film, they probably had an ISO that was pretty high, knowing that they were going to be in a dark environment, and so they, you know, it just blew it out with the strobe. Right, you can only go so fast with the shutter with the older cameras to overcome this kind of intensity at that how close it is. And these are pictures of what appears to be, actually the guy said, or the anonymous person said, it was photos off of a laptop, and this makes sense. It looks like that to me. And just the patterning, right? That's what you expect to see when you take a picture of a laptop.
Right.
So yeah, this is significant. These are honest to goodness images. I am like 99.99% sure these are real images of a real object somewhere in a cave. Now, what it is, what it's doing there, what are they doing there, that is a totally different question. All I can tell you is that what I'm seeing here is telling me these are real pictures. They were done on film, and somewhere on the planet there are some really crisp images of these that will show you all of the inscription on the egg, especially in this shot right here. So would love to get my hands on that. So that's what I wanted to leave with this. It's just the story keeps building. It's significant. This is significant, and that's all I can say. And I'll leave it at that. Go ahead and hit me up with everything that you think I got wrong or what you think I got right, and we'll take it from there. See ya.
Announcing the formation of Stargate. So put that name down in your books, because I think you're going to hear a lot about it in the future. A new American company that will invest $500 billion at least in AI infrastructure in the United States, and very, very quickly moving very rapidly.
What an interesting name to pick. Stargate, like a portal to a different realm? I guess it's just a coincidence that back in the 70s, the US Army had the Stargate project. And for those who do not know, it was a secret US Army project that was ran by the Defense Intelligence Agency and SRI International, a California contractor, to investigate the potential for psychic phenomena in military and domestic intelligence applications. Now,
Okay, let me just tell you this. There's this girl. She was talking about the Stargates. Yes, they basically try to. This is a contact with a different realm. Yeah, they can transfer the things between the realms. She said, and she said that they're taking resources from the planet, and it's all about the, you know. And they're taking people, like, you know, as well. You know, the people are a currency as well, like trading. So anyway, this is just a science fiction, yeah?
Short summary of the Stargate project was that it was primarily involved in remote viewing and using the psychic ability to see events, sites, or information from a great distance. So this is a very interesting and telling name for Trump to use with this entire new AI program. Not to mention how a Stargate or portal reminds me of CERN. You know, the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland that looks like a portal, which coincidentally has 666 for its logo, and also has the Hindu god Shiva, the god of destruction, with a portal around him right out front of CERN. I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Oh yeah, and CERN also created the World Wide Web, WWW, which in Hebrew can be translated to 666, since the Va is the sixth letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Now for those who have eyes to see, ears to hear, this right here should not surprise you, because we know this guy right here was the Trojan horse for the technocracy, the bio-digital convergence that he will be ushering in, and he is building the infrastructure for the beast system right in front of our eyes. This is the Novus Ordo Secularum that they are ushering in, or how Trump likes to call it, the Golden Age.
I proudly proclaim that the golden age of America is upon us.
And this right here is the golden age that he's speaking about. The bio-digital convergence, which is the merging of biological and digital technologies to create new applications and technologies, which in the future will use the Internet of Things to connect us to Web3. Ultimately using this new generation of wireless technology that will connect humans and machines. As we can see right here, that new generation of technology is all about networks, human and machine. And we can look back at 2019 of who wants to bring this technology. He wants that and even that technology. And this is the ultimate agenda, the transhumanist agenda to merge man with machine, merging man with artificial intelligence. We are closer than ever before to merging human brains with the cloud. This came out in 2019. And this is why we are witnessing the unity within the billionaires to bring this agenda forth. And this is also why we saw propaganda at a crazy level coming from these tech oligarchs. And just in case you didn't know, these guys right here do not have your best interests at heart, and they are not even trying to hide their goal and agenda, as we can see right here, coming from the SoftBank CEO. Coming very, very soon is AGI, which is Artificial General Intelligence. And then Super Intelligence is the goal in what will be the beginning of a golden age for America. Now remember, they are trying to sell you this golden age utopia of artificial intelligence, but in reality it will be a dystopian world controlled by the Antichrist using artificial intelligence through surveillance for complete control. The way they are going to reach this end goal is through the Hegelian dialectic, the problem-reaction solution. So the problem, we had our borders wide open. The reaction, people are fed up. They want something done. The solution, let's declare a national emergency at the border. That way they can install some type or some form of digital identification.
We will finally...
Hello to the beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. I am your Lady Katrina, back again to bring you a Beyond the Veil tarot reading. Okay? Every message will not be for you, but remember to take them only as they resonate. So let me shuffle these up real good. I don't know why this card keeps making itself known, but it's the Five of Swords jumping out, okay? So there's been some type of defeat. Somebody is accepting some type of defeat. Somebody could be having, like, we got the Hierophant. So somebody been defeated by some type of authority. Could be the legal system, could be God himself. Okay? We do have the Ten of Pentacles peeking out here. So it's like there's a family accepting defeat. Okay, this is the truth. For what they tried to do to someone, to a star, they're heartbroken. You know, this is coming out a lot about family betrayal. I don't know, it's a lot going on in the family. But I noticed a lot lately. Not only am I giving readings about what's going on in other people's energy and in their family, but you know, in my own personal life, within my own family, I see things that the Bible speaks of. God's word speaks of the devil coming for the families. Okay, so really that's why there's so much spiritual warfare. It's like together you stand, or when you divide it, you're going to fall. A house divided cannot stand. So that's what's happening here. The families are falling apart because, for one, they're against each other. And you cannot win if the same unit that's supposed to be together is fighting each other. How you going to win? Okay, so this family is being defeated because they're under judgment by God. Okay? The Ace of Swords is what they tried to do to a star. They're heartbroken and they didn't see this coming, okay? But some news came in quick and made them realize that whatever the plan and place was, it's not going to work. Wheel of Fortune. Some news came in about the Wheel of Fortune and about some lies that were told and about some magic they were using, okay? So it's like they over here at war, focused on one thing, and the whole time, apparently they were being watched by authorities to know the type of hoops they were jumping through to get something that didn't even belong to them. Right, on this Empress. They lied on this Empress. They put magic on this Empress. Okay? So this is God's judgment being passed on these people, this family, for what they did. Okay, they were focused, but with this strength card, somebody showed a lot of strength to whatever they were trying to do to defeat you. Seven of Swords, they were trying to steal from you. So they lied on you, right? They put magic on you. And now they're at this Eight of Pentacles energy. Walking away with nothing. And not Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups energy, walking away with nothing. Accepting defeat. And it doesn't, every time you do these readings, it's always about money. Eight of Cups, that's their justice. You get in what you put out, you get nothing. You didn't have nothing coming into this theft, okay? So since you came in stealing, since you came in a thief, why should you walk away with everything? Everything that you didn't earn, everything that you don't deserve. Why? See, this is the judgment, the hierophant that God is passing on this family. Four of Pentacles, control, wealth, okay? That's what this fight was all about. Somebody wanted to be in control of somebody else's wealth. What somebody else had coming for themselves, Queen of Swords, the Sun. Somebody else wanted the glory. Somebody else wanted someone else's victory. And God said, you know what? After sitting back watching everything y'all got going on, worried about this person, Wheel of Fortune, I don't like the way you did things. I don't. So for the lying, for the magic, he gonna call judgment. I'ma see to it that you get nothing. You get what you gave, right? And I'm gonna make sure the collective get everything that's for them and coming to them. Because we're dealing with the Empress in the upright, okay? You're not gonna lie your way to fortune and fame. That's just not how it's gonna happen. Paying your way. Shh. Look, don't tell nobody what I'm doing. An older water sign. Don't tell nobody what I'm doing. Planning the whole way through, you know, what they're going to do when they get this money. They're under judgment for that. They were taking away your opportunities. You the Queen of Cups, they the Crown of Cups. So we got a younger water sign, and then we have this older feminine water sign that's trying to take everything that's for you. Them and their family trying to rob your ass completely blind and leave you out in the cold. Right. Five of Pentacles and poverty. So whatever this person was trying to do to leave you in that energy, God just turned the tables. Right. You want to be a devil?
To najpotężniejszy inteligentny zegarek Samsunga do tej pory, wyposażony w potężny procesor 920, sferyczną powierzchnię ze szkła szafirowego o
And this
średnicy
person got judged as being a devil. Crone of Swords, this older person, Five of Cups, they're disappointed. This older person is on defense. They are not happy. Either with this water sign, they're disappointed in this water sign. There's an emperor that's pissed off. They're having a tower moment. They're having a tower moment. Three of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Here we go. The Nine of Wands. I'm going to show you this card. You can't make this shit up. They took somebody else's wheel of fortune for themselves. They were focused on what was for somebody else. They got together and they planned it. Down to a T. Eight of Swords. They isolated. They binded. The secret was, it was a high priestess. Here we go. Yo, why are there so many attacks on like people? I guess it's because a lot of these are groups, you know what I mean? These are groups of people like covens and cults and shit like that. So it's like, why are there so many attacks on like people with like spiritual qualities or whatever? But it's like whatever they were doing, Nine of Wands constantly, they didn't know that they were doing this to somebody, that all of this magic and shit, it was going to come back. They had no idea. They had no idea. A fight is breaking out. They're fighting. They are fighting. Somebody was in a hurry to do something. Somebody did not take their time. Someone's lover. Okay, that could be why this air sign is disappointed in this water sign, because they found out this person did something in a hurry. With a fire sign. To get this person's wheel of fortune. Looking ahead, confident, planning for the future. And then somebody had a tower moment. The Four of Swords. Somebody ended up in bad health, trying to recover from something. It's like with all this going on, somebody got sick, and that's something that they were not expecting to happen. Yeah, a fire sign got sick. Ace of Pentacles. That's why this person got sick. You remember all that magic this person was using? Okay, well, it was a backfire because they were putting it on the high priestess, right? So whatever they were doing for this money, right, that's how this person ended up sick. Well, it's an air sign that got sick, and the fire sign knows it's the truth. Why this air sign ended up sick is chasing this money. It's from the magic they were using. See what I mean? Seven of Wands. This fire sign is aware of what they were trying to do to you. Stand your ground, courage. You do not have to be aggressive. Whoever's at the Four of Swords, it's because what they were doing, somebody knows it's what they were doing to this person at the Seven of Wands. See how they poking at this person? This means somebody kept doing magic, kept doing magic, kept doing magic, kept doing magic. Just figuring that it would affect this person at some point where they would probably end up at the Four of Swords. Okay, so they can get away with stealing this Wheel of Fortune. But no, this High Priestess is protected. It doubled back and went right back to the sender is what happened here. And that puts somebody at the 9 of Swords, scared, having anxiety attacks, nightmares. Because the way somebody planned something, they didn't expect it to go the way it went. We got Temperance in the reverse, okay, and we got the Fool. It came out sideways, so there is no peace for a Queen of Wands. There's no peace, temperance, and harmony for this person. A new beginning for this person is sideways, so it's shaky. It might not be happening. Two of Wands. It's shaky. Queen of Wands. There's no peace, temperance, and harmony for this person. A new beginning for this person is sideways, so it's shaky. It might not be happening. Two of Wands. Somebody went down a dark path, a new path. And whatever this path is, it led them to the death card. It led them to their ending. The way this person was going about having a new beginning. That's why God called this judgment. And we got the 10 of Swords. Somebody's having a painful ending from something that was rushed in the past. Something they didn't take their time with. Whatever they did, whoever they were doing this against, they didn't do their research. And we got the Hangman. Somebody's caught in their own trap. The same trap that they were setting for another person. Somebody got caught up. But this family, they've been defeated. Two of Pentacles, they juggled something. They took a chance doing something. And whatever this is, it's ending for a new beginning. Somebody wanted financial independence. Somebody wanted financial freedom. Okay, so they were going to take that. This family was going to take that from someone else. And the whole time, they're attacking this person that they don't have no idea the way they went about attacking this person. See, all of these attacks right here, that's all magic. Okay? All them sticks being propped at this person, that's all magic. Okay? On a high priestess and that. Protected. Okay? They don't realize that this shit is bouncing back. They don't realize that yet because they so caught up in taking your money. Right, collective? They don't see what's really happening. See, they looking with the physical eye. They're not looking at this with the spiritual eye. They're calling judgment, but they don't see God calling his own judgment on what's going on, right? Deception. Look at this. Spiritual warning, deception. God was warning these people about what they were doing. Something that happened in the past. Somebody could know they're going to need a lawyer to get out of this. Look, past. Something is from the past. Whoever this false person is, they have been exposed, or this person is being exposed. This family is being exposed. Law officials, they found out about this premeditated setup in November. So this is recent.
Down in the deep, when your brain goes numb, you can call them into freeze.
Somebody was trying to set somebody up with an STD at home. Somebody was meeting someone at their home, traveling to someone's home at a distance at night. This person was trying to set you up to pass you an STD. Shocking news. It's like, just wait till you find out that truth, right? There's something about the past. past issue. Yeah, it's a past issue about a setup. So it's like something that was, I guess, brushed under the rug. Yeah, something came up about a past issue, about a past setup, some type of timeshare, real estate, some type of investment. Okay. Blaming you.
Nearly 30. The national murder rate is at its highest in 25 years.
Look, all even knew I do for a decent house and a plate of food. Better don't make the look, been going up north like Pogba. Kev just stepped out of him last week. Still trying to score like Glee and drop, but Dan just looks like Harry Potter. Told the catfish, call him Oscar. Hit the M with 2 phones out. Now I'm trying to come back with brother. Fighting bro. I'm a family guy that's true. I still got to do it like Max and Shaw. I was on the island, now I'm a Mandela. Left on the wing like Sonya. I never saw sunlight for nearly 2 years. I feel like Mac, I'm changing color. Feel like I've been in like 1,000 times. Remember all night Christmas Day on the strip, I was doing up jewels on the bike. I see mom cry tears of joy that night when I told her those are white. I see friends ask me for the man in question. Of course I lied. Show you my strip, get my whip, let's go on a drive. Things that I do in these back roads, can't put on no instant live. Of course I gone. Last year I was looking at lives. Got nicked by Scotland Yard with the 4,000 girls go do them crime. Trust, all even knew I do for the guys. Of course you don't. Mom said, son, don't ruin your lives. Put on this mask, things gon' change that.
For nearly 30 years, crime was falling in the United States. No more. The national murder rate.
So it's like somebody is trying to blame someone for what they're guilty of. Love spells, copycat, missing money. Okay. But it's like somebody got caught up in the same game that they were playing. Somebody can have a cult tie. The family knows his or her. The family knows his or her awareness. Family testified against you. An air sign, the bag, they do anything for money. They got mature man. This mature man chose to show you no love. Something is significant about Manhattan. They are manipulating you. Started a fire, alcohol, pill popper, cocaine. Yo, somebody could like, you getting high, a gold digger. Somebody that was trying to dig up dirt on somebody. This person could like pop pills and stuff. And they can end up starting a fire. Started a fire. It's like, so yeah, started a fire. And someone could like go to sleep from being high, especially if they drink and pop a pill. Listen, somebody gets high off of everything, okay? This person should be careful falling asleep with not double checking their shit, okay? But whoever this person is, see what I mean? This is why the Hierophant, that's God calling judgment on this family. They weren't attacking you, they were attacking God's plan. And since it's sorry, not sorry, it was meant. Fake love, family ain't shit. It's like God said, okay, you're not sorry? We're gonna see if you're sorry. Pay attention to details. They really looked into something. Framed for death. Played everybody, heartbroken. April. Fake love, framed for death. Somebody trying to set somebody up. We got the initial B. Something about this gold digger in April, suicide mission. So whoever this person is that's after money, something is connected to April. Something is a suicide mission for this person. Okay, you can't make this up. April, gold digger, suicide mission. So what happened in April? Because I'm telling you, spiritual warning. And April. Wow. Y'all ready to hear what this says? So we got I, a cult leader for years, and air sign, spiritual warfare. So there's an occult leader and an air sign for years that's been raging spiritual warfare. Okay? They were like investing in someone. But there was a wheel of fortune behind. They found out there was a wheel of fortune behind this someone. And we got accident, truth be told. Somebody realized they made a mistake. Somebody made a mistake. So it's like whoever this occult leader is, I a cult leader for years. This person is confessing. This person is confessing of what they did and with who they did this with. They were raging spiritual warfare with someone. This high priestess for a long time, for years. Truth be told, passed away. Someone was in an accident. Truth be told, passed away. It's like this person is telling. Hidden cameras. Witnesses are speaking up. Third eye intuition. Clairvoyance. Psychic senses. Insurance fraud. Started a fire. It's like, is someone overdosing? Like, you know what I mean? It's somebody's popping pills, somebody's getting high off of everything, drinking and stuff. This person, somebody stressed out, started a fire. Framed for a death. Divine masculine, reach out. Is divine masculine wants to, reach out? Yes, there is a divine masculine that wants to reach out. So I don't know if you know it yet, but you know, you could find out that something happened to someone. Yeah, and it's due to this person throwing stones and hiding their hands. Somebody showing fake love. Hold on a minute. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, but it's like insurance fraud, gold digger, taking the throne. We got let's make a deal, and then we got run. Somebody's plan is just to haul ass. Don't eat that. Somebody could have consumed like graveyard dirt in the past in October. Someone could also be starting a fire to fake their death, you know, to make it look like, oh, the house caught fire. It's like, no, it did. You know, meanwhile, while you get away, yeah, somebody was digging up dirt on someone. April, post office, family involved. So this family was collecting your mail, digging up dirt on you. Postpone. So don't accept the service. They could have been trying to offer you some type of business or some type of product just to get close to you, just to get next to you, get in your business. Okay? Friends with benefits. Friends with benefits, business and pleasure. How much? So somebody offered somebody to be in on this that they were just sleeping with. Look, this person want to run now. Mad love. And it's like, no. This person is realizing that they have love for you now, but they didn't mind helping set you up, though. You understand? Somebody stepped in on something that was bigger than they knew. Somebody had no idea. It's like somebody right now is in this energy of taking their throne back. So whoever is a cult leader, y'all seen it come out clear. I, a cult leader, like this person is telling the role that they played in something. We got the initial S, always talking shit, throwing stones, hiding their hands in April with this occult leader. I, a cult leader, air sign, listen. They're blaming you. Witnesses are speaking up at night, insurance for about something. Listen, whatever this is, okay, something is pushing something to the surface. Somebody knows what happened to them is because of what they were doing. I'm telling you, they were, this family, somebody was using magic like a mother. You understand? Something about an accident, mental mess. Prison time being handed out. It's like, no, you are not nuts. It's like you are not, now what? Poison, they gave false information, trying to frame you as Judgment Day. Backstabbers, Earth sign. Listen, I'm going to end the message right there. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, y'all. Until next time.
Hey loves, it's your girl the Asia, the Wise Teller. I am back with another message. I hope that everyone is having an amazing day. May you continue to have an amazing day. Okay, know that it's time for you to wake up, wise up, and rise up. Okay, take this thing called life day by day, one step at a time. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Okay, be the faith and not the fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real, it's illusion. Okay, I just wanted to get on here and deliver a quick collective message from your higher self. Okay, this is something that your higher self is saying to you. Okay, and you could be seeing an angel number 234, 234, any of that sequence I call 234, 243. If you add 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 9, and if you do not know, we are in the year of 9. If you do 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9, so we're in the year of 9, year of completion. So your higher self is letting you know, my love, you are completing something. Okay, so not only that, you'll be seeing angel number 1111, okay, of course, because I got my shirt on. So you'll be seeing angel number 1111. I could be talking to an earth angel, a light worker, okay, star seed. But you could be seeing angel number 111 as well. 222, 333, 444, 999. Okay, your higher self is telling you, my love, keep going. Okay, if you see me looking down, because I wrote notes. Okay, the messages that I channel from your higher self. Okay, keep going. You've done the work. Okay, You've done the work. You learned the lessons, okay? Be brave. I heard also a windfall of abundance, okay? You will be experiencing a windfall of abundance. I got taxes, okay? Somebody will be receiving their taxes. I have the months April, March, and May. Know that communication is key. Okay, I just said 345 on my clock. 345. You can be seeing that number as well. If you have not noticed, the numbers that I am putting out, okay, from your higher self is step by step. Okay, so keep taking it step by step, my love. Step by step. Okay, day by day. Okay. Also, you need to know that you need to move in silence, okay? Move in silence, be aware of the people that you are around, okay? Because like I said, you are coming into a windfall of abundance, and everybody is not meant to, you know, go where God is, you know, taking you toward, okay? Also, I heard incoming as well, so something is incoming. So expect the unexpected, okay? Know that you are never alone. Be brave. I feel like I needed to say it again. Be brave and have faith, okay? Not only that, your higher self is saying, you know, you are finding balance within the physical and the material world, okay? And that is the 7 chakras, the 3 main chakras. So you can be seeing angel number 555 as well. Okay, yeah, you can be seeing angel number 555. That's that change is coming in. And like I was saying with the 7 chakras, you are finding balance within the physical and material 7 chakras, which is the first 3 chakras. And it starts with the root chakra, and then the sacral chakra, and then the solar plexus chakra. So you're going through an activation within those chakras. If you need to look into them, do your research, do your homework. Make sure that y'all learning something new every day, because we are here, you know, we are here on Earth, called Earth School, okay? The universe is our university, okay? Okay, and the universe lies within us, okay? But let's ring the bell to bring in some of that good luck, some of that good energy. Okay, yeah, you can be seeing number 555. That's that change is coming in. And like I was saying with the 7 chakras, you are finding balance within the physical and material 7 chakras, which is the first 3 chakras. And it starts with the root chakra, and then the sacral chakra, and then the solar plexus chakra. So you're going through an activation within those chakras. If you need to look into them, do your research, do your homework. Make sure that y'all learning something new every day, because we are here, you know, we are here on Earth, called Earth School, okay? The universe is our university, okay? Okay, and the universe lies within us, okay? But let's ring the bell to bring in some of that good luck, some of that good energy. Make sure that you are listening to your intuition at all times. Let's tap into my intuition deck, my wisdom deck. Okay, we're going to tap into my intuition deck, my wisdom deck, to tap into that wisdom that is within you, that inner knowing. Okay, make sure that you are trusting your inner voice, okay? Remember, like I said, it's time for you to wake up, wise up, and rise up, okay? You got this. Day by day. Step by step, okay? You can also be seeing angel number 777, letting you know good luck is on your side, my love. And look, it was the first chord. Always listen to your intuition. Listen closely, because your intuition is speaking to you. Not only that, God speaks to you through your intuition. Your ancestors speak to you through your intuition. Your inner voice knows the way. Your intuition knows the way, okay? Your higher self is letting you know this, my love, okay? What is it that the collective needs to know from their higher self? This one did the most, okay? Get out of your head, my love, okay? Your higher self is saying get out of your head. Remember, listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows the way, okay? Listen to their inner knowing. I'm hearing that inner being, okay? And all of that, you are a child of God. Like I was saying, you are a child of God, okay? Someone needs to hear that, okay? Remember, get out of your head. You're never alone. God is with you, guiding you, protecting you every step of the way. And God is speaking to you through your intuition, okay? We have always thanked the Most High for another day, because every day ain't promised, okay? Make sure that you are thanking the Most High, whoever you believe in. Before you get your day started, throughout the middle of the day, say thank you, God, for this day, because, you know, every day ain't promised, okay? Even if you're not where you want to be in the moment, you alive. You still in this experience called life on Earth, called Earth School, okay? So give gratitude. Be grateful, okay? This is your life to live, so own it. Fuck what they think, okay? It's time for you to live yourself, not live for somebody outside of you, okay? You are in this world, but not of it, okay? You You was born into this world, but you're not of this world. You was born into this city, but not of that city. Not only that, you need to know it's okay to be happy, okay, in the now. Be happy in the now, okay? Be happy for the things that you have in the now. Be grateful for the things that you have in the now, okay? Know that rejection and delays is divine protection, okay? God has something better in store for you, or it's just not the right time, okay? God's timing is the perfect timing. Trust divine timing, okay? Know that everything happens in perfect timing, okay? If you are in the flow of the universe, if you are trusting God's timing, remember, have faith. Have faith in the unknown. Believe in the unexpected, okay? Expect the unexpected. Okay, look, tap into the energy of love, okay? Expect the unexpected when it comes to love, when it comes to your love life, okay? Move forward with love, okay? Right now, the world needs love, okay? Be in the energy of love, of generosity, okay? Love yourself, love others, have compassion for yourself, compassion for others, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, forgive yourself, okay? On this love core, it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, okay? If you do not know, we are in the month of February, and then, you know, in February on 14th, we have Valentine's Day, so this is the month of love, okay? Not just loving a partner, it's loving yourself, okay? In the month of February, love yourself, okay? Always love yourself, okay? Love all of you, the dark and the light side of you, okay? Be happy of who you are in the now, because you are not who you was a year ago, yesterday, okay? Remember, get out of your head, my love, okay? Tap into the energy of love. Be open to receiving love within and without. Remember, this is your life to live, so own it. Fuck what they think. What else does the collective need to know, spirit? And have discipline. Have discipline, my love. It says, I can accomplish what I set my mind to do. Know that, okay? Okay, so yes, have discipline, my love. Know whatever you set your mind to, you can accomplish it. You are accomplishing it. You are doing it, okay? And you will always do. You can have and do whatever you set your mind to, my love. Anything is possible. The word impossible is possible. I am possible, okay? You are possible. But you have to have discipline by knowing whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. You can accomplish it. You are living your life for you this lifetime, not for nobody outside of you, okay? This is your life to live, okay? And while you live it, have humor, okay? Have humor. Focus on the lighter side of life. Don't take this life so seriously, okay? Let go of fear. Let go of guilt. Let go of worry. Let go of regret. Let go of resistance. Let go of shame. Let go of anything that no longer serves you, okay? Because you are free, my love. Freedom. You have free will. You have free will. So yes, my love, you are free. You have free will. Okay? Freedom. You are free to receive love. You are free, okay, to receive everything that you desire. Know that your desires are desiring you, okay? On this freedom core, it says, opposes the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I'm going to read that one more time. It says, freedom, okay? Freedom. It says, opposes the power and the free will to create my own happiness. You have the free will to create your own happiness, okay? I want you to comment down below, I am free. I have free will. I am the creator. I create my own happiness. I create my reality. I have the power to create the life that I desire, okay? You have free will and be happy, okay? So now that you know that you are free, my love, you are free. I feel like I'm talking to someone that is getting a second chance. If you feel like God is giving you a second chance with life, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, and financially, and in your love life, I want you to comment down below, I am ready, okay? I am ready, God. I am ready for this second chance. I claim this second chance. I claim this redo. I claim this fresh start. I claim this new beginning. But you have to keep going. And no, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be peace, love, and light, because nothing is peace, love, and light. You're not even peace, love, and light. I'm not even peace, love, and light. I'm made up of dark and light. Okay? But you have to have acceptance. Acceptance. Have acceptance. Accept whatever it is you did or did not do. Accept who you are. Okay? Remember, this is your life to live. So fuck what they think. You don't need validation from outside of yourself. Okay, so on this acceptance card, it says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. When you are in the energy of acceptance, you accept whatever it is that you cannot change. You accept whatever it is that is. Okay, you accepting whatever it is for what it is. Accepting the thing for what it is. Okay, it is what it is. Type shit. It is what it is. You feel me? It is what it is. Let me keep going though, because I feel like the wise people in the back say, Ashe, Amen, Amen Ra. Whatever it is that you say it, okay? Because the wise teller is speaking, okay? Wisdom, sparking that wisdom within you. It's time for you to shine that light, my love. I know my light is blinking right now. My light is blinking. But I feel like it's blinking for a reason, okay? Move in silence, okay? And trust the signs that you are receiving, okay? Alchemy, everything you touch turns into gold, my love. You are alchemist, okay? So I'm talking to someone that is an alchemist, okay? You are alchemist. You turn lead into gold. You turn lead into gold. You transmute energy, okay? We got the Queen Nefertiti energy coming out, okay? You can be a descendant of Ra's, okay? Of the sun god Ra, Amen Ra, Ra. A descendant of God, Jesus, whoever it is that you believe in, the Creator. You can be connected to, Egyptian, okay, royalty. Okay, like I said, you can be seeing angel number 1111 as well. 3 plus 8 is 11, and also March the 11th. Something about March the 11th. We have one fall on the floor. Here goes my back. Oh. And we have feeling safe. You are safe, my love, with the angel number 444. You are safe. Feeling safe. You are safe. Okay. Your higher self is letting you know, my love, you are safe. Okay. You are safe to be in your alchemy energy. You are safe to turn lead into gold. Okay. You are safe to be free. Okay. To be happy. To do what makes you happy within and without. Okay, you are free to have acceptance. You are free to tap into that love energy. Okay, have discipline. Get out of your head. Accept whatever it is that you did or did not do. Leave the past in the past, okay? Today is a new day. That's the only thing that you need to worry about today. Like Glorilla said in her song Tomorrow. I love tomorrow. Because it's always another day. But you have to be grateful. You got to give gratitude, okay? Thank God for every day that you wake up, that you rise up, okay? Because every day is not a promise, okay? You need to be bold, be brazen, okay? Be bold, be brazen. Be brave, okay? Okay, let's keep it going. So I wanted to read the Queen Nefertiti Alchemy card, number 38. Excuse me. Somebody can be 38. That was confirmation. That's what I was thinking. Somebody can be 38, okay? Life path number 3, life path number 8, because 1 plus 7 is 8, okay? But it says, it is time you turn everything that life throws your way into gold. You are on the path to fulfilling your purpose. You are an alchemist. You have the power to blend universal energy. Dare to transmute lead into gold by shifting from fear to love. There we go. Tap into that love energy. What did I say? Everything you desire exists in some form of loving energy. Match this frequency. Everything is energy. Whatever you want to attract, be that energy. Okay? It says, see it in your mind's eye first. Okay? Imagine it. Okay? What does it look, taste, smell like to be? Whatever it is that you are imagining yourself to be. Okay? Tap into those 5 senses. Okay? Whatever it is that you are imagining, tap into those 5 senses. Because if you can see it, you can have it. Okay? And then the affirmation is, everything I touch turns to gold. Okay? Everything you touch turns to gold. Okay? Look, 777 at the bottom. 777. Good luck is on your side, my love. Good luck is on your side. Okay? You are safe. You are protected. Okay? Talking to someone that is fulfilling their purpose. They're here on a mission and they know exactly what they're here to do. Look, if you look right to it, it's safe. It is finally safe to be you. to be you. Okay, so we tapping into the, you know, the feeling safe. This is talking about you feeling safe here on earth. Okay, feeling safe mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, in your love life. Okay, because like I said, someone is going through an activation within their 7 chakras, within those first 3 chakras though, that have you to, you know, to be safe, to feel grounded, okay, to survive here in the physical realm, in the material realm. Okay, it says you have wandered through a dark night. Okay, that's talking about that dark night of the soul. So someone is going through a spiritual awakening. It says your trip has been long. There is light ahead. Okay, in order for, okay, so say you in a dark room, who has the power to turn that light on? Do you have the power to turn that light on, or does somebody outside of you have the power to flick that switch on and turn the goddamn light on? You do. You are safe to be you, to show up as your true self, to shine your light. It's like, it's just really crazy how the universe works, because this is the message that, you know, that I'm putting out for, you know, for the collective, as a collective. And, you know, like, if y'all hear my daughter, like, in my video, she's like screaming, yelling, and it's because she's trying to be in control of, you know, of something that my other daughter doesn't want to do. And I'm trying to teach her, like, you're not in control of nobody but yourself. So you need to know that you're not in control of nobody else but yourself. Not only that, nobody's in control of you. You are in control of your life. This is your life to live. Fuck what the outsiders think. Do what makes you happy within and without, okay? It says there is light ahead. Your liberation is apparent. It says you deserve to feel secure. Feeling safe is knowing that your basic needs are met. It says feeling safe is feeling at home in your body. Feeling safe is trusting your journey. Feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting that the sun will rise again. Okay. It says feeling safe is feeling free around those you love. Feeling safe is trusting the sun will rise again. Okay. That's the tomorrow energy. There's always a tomorrow. But are you grateful for the now? Are you grateful for today? Fuck yesterday. We're not worried about yesterday. We got to stop focusing on the past and live in the now, live in the moment, because that's where the gift is, okay? That's the present. Live in the present, live in the now, okay? It says if you grew up emotionally, spiritually, or physically unsafe, rest your default expectation to a healthier vibration, okay? It's time for you to, you know, release expectations and, you know, have healthier boundaries, okay? That make you feel safe emotionally, spiritually, physically, okay? The affirmation is, I am safe. It is safe to be safe. I want you to comment down that. I am safe. It is safe to be safe, okay? You are saying that's why this cord was at the bottom of the deck with the, you know, with the brazen, be brazen. If you look at the picture, look, you see this sword? She laid her sword down, okay? She feels safe to just go with the flow, like she's dancing by the water. And the water is just, it goes with the flow. It just moves. It just flows. So I could be talking to a water sign, okay? You need to just move like water, okay? You can be going through emotional, you know, fulfillment, you know, tapping into your emotions. But it's time for you to lay that sword down, my love, and just enjoy life. Live in the moment. Receive your fruits of labor. Allow your windfall of abundance to come in, because it's coming in. Look at that waterfall, okay? The train has arrived. Your vehicle has arrived, okay? You are in your vehicle. Your vehicle is this body that you see, okay? You are safe. You are safe, my love. Be safe. Feel, okay? In the court, okay, we're gonna read the message. I'm gonna get up out of here, okay? It says, step up, go for it. Partner with the divine to make brazen choices, and everything meant to diminish you will elevate you, okay? Allow, you know, any negative energy to elevate you. Transmute that energy. Remember, you are an alchemist, okay? Turn any negative energy into a positive. All who mean you harm fall away. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source. I'm going to read that one more time. Your hurdles are illusions because you are plugged into the source, okay? You are connected to source. You are divinely protected, okay? Allow the universe to handle any of, you know, your anything, okay? It says, make the brazen decision. What would you dare to do if you knew you couldn't fail? Ask yourself that. It's said, it is brazen to be unapologetically you.
The fact is, we've come here right now. Millions of us lightworkers have incarnated on this planet right now at this.
Any manifestation of energy needs an opposition. There is no motion, there is no possibility of energy unless there is something opposing it. There is no dancing except on a floor against which you can push and move. Therefore, the sense of self depends entirely on the sensation of there being something other. In other words, the general feeling that one side is definitively split off from and separate from the other is an illusion. There is the opposition between energy and inertia, motion and stillness is something that, as it were, is the bifurcation or two aspects of a single process. And you know it's a single process because they can't do without each other. The interdependence of these two sides of things, or two ways of looking at things, shows that there is something in common between the two. And to understand this is the essential key to living in a sane way. Because if you're insane, you're split up. This is a way of saying that insanity is a lack of awareness of relativity. Because all existence is relationship. Now, the next point is that if relationship is existence, we are going to discover from this that the existence of any identifiable thing or event in the whole cosmos depends upon and, in an opposite sense, is responsible for the existence of everything else. Which I will illustrate with the parable of a rainbow. To perceive a rainbow, there must be three variables present. There must A, be the sun. B, there must be moisture in the atmosphere. And funnily enough, C, there must be an observer at a certain angle relative to the angle of the sun and the moisture. Now, the rainbow is a rather diaphanous thing, and we tend to accord it a rather low reality status. And yet it fulfills all the requirements necessary for a genuinely existent thing. Oh, it's true, you can't grab hold of it. But neither can you grab hold of the moon, at least not yet. And you see, if there were no sun shining, there would be no rainbow. If there were no moisture in the atmosphere, there would be no rainbow. But let us suppose that the sun is shining and there is moisture in the atmosphere, but nobody is around. We'd only say with great reluctance that there would be no rainbow. Because that way of looking at things upholds a particular mythology of the world. The world is something independent of us. And this is the great superstition of Western culture, that the world is independent of you. What you see, therefore, depends on the way your senses are constructed. You have certain kinds of sense organs, and these sense organs evoke the kind of universe appropriate to them. Because things are only in relation. When there is nothing to which they can relate, nothing is happening. And the so-called existence which we perceive and that to which it is related come into being together. And I would say rather this: there would never have been a universe before living beings existed unless there was going to be a creature called man. Man living in a future say, implies in the past a certain state of affairs. In other words, this planet had to come into being with an adequate amount of temperature, oxygen, gases, everything else, food supplies, for the organism called man to exist. Now, where you get two sides of a situation where they imply each other mutually, you have, in fact, a truly relational and unitary system. So in this way, I would say, just exactly the same way, life will not start up in a universe to which it really doesn't belong. The whole existence of the universe depends on every individual. It isn't a question of how long you last. The universe is much bigger than you are, and you are very small, but at this moment it depends on you. The universe is much longer than you are, and you are very short in time, but nevertheless it depends on you. The universe in the future, long after you're dead, will still be depending on the fact that you once existed. The universe in the past, existing long before you were ever thought of, still depends on the fact that one day you would exist. And it depends on each person. Just as in your own, when you study your own organism, all of it's continuous. All the so-called parts flow into the others like the motions of waves. Well, in exactly the same way, you are continuous with this environment. And although we have been habituated to looking upon ourselves as separate things, we are no more separate from what's going on around us than each of these waves here are separate from the ocean. We have great freedom of movement, so do the waves. So do the gulls floating in the air. So do the trees waving in the wind. We have a larger degree of freedom than that, because we are more volatile. It is the way you are as a living body that evokes the kind of universe that you see. It is your body which turns the sun into light, which turns it into heat, which turns water into wet and rocks into hard. And in turn, your body is one of the pulsations of nature along with the sun, the rocks, the water, etc. So there's a mutual arrangement. It creates you, or evokes you, or does you, whatever word you want to use, and at the same moment you do it, and you do all of it. The astrologer was right. When he drew a map of your soul, he drew a crude map of the universe. He drew the universe as it was at the time and place of your birth. The universe as it was, as seen from the point of view where you were born. And that was your soul. So your soul, you see, is not in your body. Your body is in your soul, because your soul is the entire network of relationships in terms of which you live. Your soul is the whole universe. But each one of us, as it were, is a different point in it. But all these points in it are the center. So this is an astronomical way of saying, in Sanskrit, Tattvamasi, you're it. Because it all goes together. It implies the infinite, the eternal.
Okay, this is the automatic course creator.
Zadam ci jedno pytanie. Chcesz coś zmienić w swoim
And if
życiu?
you are looking
Marzysz
for the
bez obecnej
fastest and
sytuacji
most
zawodowej,
affordable way
jesteś znudzony
to
pracą
launch
albo
your
sfrustrowany swoimi obowiązkami zawodowymi, pokażę ci takie zajęcie, w którym możesz zarabiać od 8 do 16 tysięcy miesięcznie, pracując zdalnie z dowolnego miejsca na świecie, bo narzędziem pracy jest po prostu komputer.
You can't get there without you. You cannot get there without you. You can't live your limitless life. You can't be free if you don't take you. All of you that are here in the 5D, in the New Earth paradigm, that are so badly wanting to live limitlessly, wanting the abundance with ease, wanting the manifestations and the miracles all day long. They're seeking and searching and trying to find the love of your life, the full bank account, the purposeful career, whatever it is you're seeking and searching for. That is your heaven on earth. That is what you want to experience. You have to take you. So that means that you have to love you. You have to choose you. You have to fall for you. And we are watching as so many of you are neglecting, are denying your power, your divinity, your light. You're feeling it. You're experiencing it more and more, but you're not choosing it. You are still doubting. You are still running. You are still numbing. You are still avoiding. And it's time now. As we've said to you many times, 2025, you cannot hide. And so it is going to keep nagging at you. You are going to keep having things not work out for you that are not aligned with you, with the truth of you. And the only way that you can know how to be the magnet, how to be the one, is to choose you here now. You cannot abandon yourself for everyone else and then live a life you love. You can't do it without you. So you have to love you. You have to see you. You have to feel you, the truth of you. The truth, the soul, the light. There's no other way. You have to fall in love fully, completely, with all parts of you. All parts. They're all needed. They're all required. Your humanness and your divinity. If you just wanted to love being the divine being that you are, you wouldn't have come down to that human body. You wanted to come down and experience yourself. You wanted to come down and experience what it felt like to feel yourself on this human journey, waking up to your power, to your light. And you're seeing that more and more. But now, it's time. It is time for you to go through the ultimate frequency upgrade. Love yourself exactly as you are right now, because you are perfect. You are divinely designed. And the only thing stopping you from loving you is your resistance to your truth, is ignoring and avoiding and running and numbing in any way. In any way. You are here now to live fully, alive and aligned, to be here present, in the now, enjoying your reality. Do you not want to live in your heaven on earth? Do you not want to live in the 5D, in the New Earth paradigm? Do you want that? That's why you're receiving this message. We're sending this to all of you that are truly ready now to live your divine destiny. But does it not make sense to you that you living a life that you love would include you loving you? So you can keep working on manifesting and fixing and problem solving and healing and figuring it out. And that's the paradigm you're going to stay in. All you have to do, the key, the hack, the magic trick is you. You loving you. And we can't say much more than that because it's an experience to be felt. It is truly beyond words, as we say through Courtney all of the time. It is truly beyond words. Self-love is not a destination. It's not an end goal. It's not something you get rewarded for, and then you're done. Self-love is the frequency that you are embodying all day, every day. There, embodied, feeling yourself, being yourself, trusting yourself, loving yourself, sharing yourself, expressing yourself. That is what you're here to do. You signed up for this. You signed up to come on this human journey and wake up to your power, to your light, and anchor that into every now moment, no matter what level of consciousness you are in, no matter who you are interacting with. You are here to anchor the light that you are, which is the light of the divine. You are here to be here in real time, in the now, not in your mind. You're here to be present, feeling and being and expressing yourself as you feel called to, through frequency, through energy, through resonance. But if you're constantly in your head trying to fix and figure out and know before you get anywhere what's going to happen and who you're going to be and how people are going to respond to you and if they're going to love you and if they're going to like you and what you should say so that you get approved of and validation and all of these things, you're going to continue to do that, and most of you have done that your whole lives. You've been seeking and searching for the validation, for the approval, for the love. And all you've truly been seeking for is you, is your love, your attention, your care. That's it. That's what you've been seeking and searching for. And that's why so many of you are drawn to Courtney, because she went through quite the journey of loving herself, of seeing herself, of finding herself, of believing in herself, and then being herself. She couldn't be here if she hadn't started to be the her that she was then, when she started to choose to show up for herself as much as she could that day, and then the next day, and then the next day, because all that exists is this now moment. You have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to get to. Nowhere. You're going nowhere. You're only ever here. Now, yes, on this human journey, you are creating, and you have so-called futures and past, but they're all your imagination. It's all just ideas. The only thing that ever exists is what's here now. And so the more that you're here now, choosing to be here consciously, embodied in your light, choosing to love yourself, choosing to follow the frequency and the energy that excites and ignites and expands you, living in resonance, following what feels like truth for you, trusting in that. And the more that you allow yourself to trust in and love and be the light that you are, the universe, the divine source will feel you in that frequency and respond to that. You can't attract what you aren't. You attract what you are the frequency of, what you are in the vibration of. So if you are there, avoiding yourself, abandoning yourself, not choosing yourself, you're going to receive more of that. But the more that you choose to love you, to show up for you, you are then going to attract more of that. More things that are here to see you, the truth of you, the light that you are. The more that you turn yourself on, the easier it is for who and what is here to be in alignment with you, to see you. Because they will see, they will feel, they will know through resonance. You can't fake it. You can't fake frequency. So you can try all you want to pretend and love yourself. There's a lot of fake love out there, a lot of fake self-love. It's really all love. But when you are pretending and trying and fixing and trying to manipulate yourself into being something that you think you need to be, instead of just being who you innately are, that's not real self-love. Real self-love is being here in every now moment, embodying your light, following what excites you, what's in resonance with you. Because even though it may currently challenge you because it may be showing you where you're not free, that is the most loving choice for you, is to have the hard conversation or to express yourself in the ways that you've been holding back on, or create what it is that you want to create. And that is your portal. Every now moment is a portal to higher timelines, to higher consciousness, to higher frequency. And all you have to do is choose to be here, is decide and choose that you want to be here with you, and you want to feel in the now what is here. You want to receive in the now, and then follow what resonates, what excites, what ignites your soul, the truth of you, because you are divinely designed. You have all of the codes within you. You have everything you need to live the life that you plan to live, the divine destiny, the life beyond your wildest dreams. You are perfectly designed and coded to live easily and effortlessly, in love with yourself, enjoying every experience to the fullest, enjoying every moment to the fullest. Every now moment is rich. It is rich with abundance, with magic, with miracles, with everything that you want. The reason that any of you don't see and feel that is because you aren't here. You aren't here. You're abandoning, you're avoiding, you're numbing, you're running, you're not feeling in the now. And the only way that you can truly live, limitlessly, that you can truly live, and you wouldn't have received this if you weren't in this lifetime divinely designed to live your divine destiny, to live limitlessly, to live turned on to your power, to your purpose, and then expressing it. But you have to give yourself the love first. You have to give yourself the light. You have to choose to embody all that you are, and then you can express it. And the more that you receive and be the light and the love that you are, the easier it is to express it how you feel called to. And the more that you aren't denying and resisting your divinity, your power, your truth, and you're living in resonance, it is easy. It is.
Gang. So I feel like you a type of karma people truly don't want to encounter. Feel this way because you truly are somebody that's intelligent. Now, I'm not getting book smart from this. I'm getting like more, you tap into your instincts. That divine DNA. It's truly like you tap into your soul.